Hello, chat. Don't know if we're running yet. Are you running? Are you okay? Yep, we're good. Okay. Hey, chat. Artificial initiative time. D&D time. Let's go. It's not Dungeon of Mad Mage, but it's Trial of the Gods. Also, we're doing Theatre of the Mind again, because Roll20's a bitch.
It wasn't an iPad, bitch. I'm not rich. I'm poor. It was I don't know what it was.
Well, that was quick to come back to yelling. Hi.
Yeah,
Hi. Oh my
You
goodness.
said I was an iPad kid.
Alrighty, gang.
You feel like an
Alrighty,
iPad
campers.
kid, though.
I'm not an iPad.
Yeah, he does, to be fair.
No, I don't
Alrighty,
feel
campers.
Yeah, he
Today
does.
we've got a very important goal to figure out why should we go on. Anyways, is it time for D&D?
Why alive? When you can just-
What?
Is it... Float, I'm feeling quite Alright, that's it. D&D's over. Yeah, campaign's over. Alright, bye guys. Units and Masterminds will also be cancelled. Alright, just everything's gone. Goodbye, guys.
No!
Anyways,
Play Minecraft. Yeah, let's go play Minecraft.
shall I put on the voice?
Alright.
Alright, are we actually ready now?
Yeah,
Yes.
stream's up,
Alrighty.
your documentation's going, let's do this.
Alrighty. Hello everybody, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, everything in between and everything outside. Welcome to Artificial Initiative's Trial of the Gods. You could definitely consider this a soft reboot of our campaign. Oh, hello Jay.
Soft reboot.
Class got canceled, so now I'm gonna be here.
Nice, okay. Wait, are you gonna be like full on playing your character and everything?
I don't have to.
You can just do RP.
Yeah,
Alrighty.
David.
So, to kind of recap where we've been, so this party was united through the Yawning Portal, a tavern that was built over the grounds of a portal to a Mad Mage's dungeon known as Lintang Mavers. However, after an encounter with one Xavier, who was found out to be some kind of ally of Mavers, he became distressed and created a way to essentially kick them out. And they came across that way, thanks to a nat 1 on a dexterity saving throw. Anyways,
I really wasn't
that-
done with that.
I did not know
I really
I was
wasn't
gonna.
done with being in there.
I wasn't expecting
know.
to fuck up that bad.
yeah, I mean, like, I was like, here's the thing, I put that out thinking, you know what, like, maybe, I don't know, like, it would be cool, but, you know, it doesn't have to happen. I don't mind running Dungeons of the Mad Mage.
Uh-oh.
But then
I
you
got a
rolled in
nat.
that one,
Yeah.
I got that one.
and then I was
bet
like,
you were
holy
thinking,
fuck.
You were thinking exactly that, and then you just hear Flo go, I got a nat 1, and you were like, oh.
Let's go!
Yeah, I literally afterwards, like, I was messaging me mod just like, yeah, I fucked up bad, and she was just like,
Yeah, big time.
I'm
Dude,
someone
I
who
was
plays, like, she plays D&D a ton too, and she literally just said, I have never fucked up that bad before. How the fuck did you
You
railroad
fucked up
that
so hard that
hard?
you derailed the entire campaign.
I railroaded it, that's what happened.
Here's the thing. I was like one of Blue's of his newer campaigns, like one of the first ones of his more recent getting back in D&D. Our party was a mess, and even we never royally screwed up that awfully.
Sorry. Well, sorry, I was a wizard.
Okay, to be fair.
And if you knew the lineup that's in the party that I'm talking about, you would be astonished.
Yeah, to be fair, Holder is literally just this party's tar.
Indeed. I don't even know who
They're
Tar
actually
is.
redeemable.
And you know what's even funnier
They're
about that? They
actually
both have at
redeemable.
least one class in Artificer.
Actually, that is kind of hilarious.
Oh,
Artificers, am I right?
Oh yeah, but Blue, basically for the sake of simplifying it, if anything, I'll just basically be playing the role of like a DM PC.
Alright,
or
yeah.
being a different PC, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
That also
my,
is helpful.
my plan is kind of to use you as a lore point. And so basically I'll be talking a lot and then you can kind of do the social interactions, I guess.
Yeah.
Alrighty, and with that, we continue to where we left off. The party had discovered that Xavier wasn't all he was cracked up to be. Instead, he was a golden glowing god.
AK, 10
crazy. I
times
know,
better.
10 times better, exactly.
Yes.
And
An
after
absolute chad.
Lannis having a mental breakdown
That's
over
me.
him calling him cuz, Alnus just really not caring that his friend had lied to her for however many years. Levi kind of just going along with it. Polar also going along with it, and yeah, that's the party. Point is,
Here's the thing.
yeah,
Xavier probably wasn't bothered by too much when that happened, but the thing that puzzled him the most was seeing Cam's little to none reaction.
exactly.
Illness doesn't have big
Well,
reactions unless somebody gets hurt.
Now I must.
Oh, nobody she wasn't hurt by it. She's like, oh, that's really cool. Now I can hit you more, you know?
Exactly.
Oh,
Here's the
die.
thing, you didn't know what was happening. You just saw Xavier turn into golden dust, and then still blank reaction until the aftermath.
Yeah.
Cool.
Elnis
Alrighty, and with
is
that,
head empty, and I love that for her. Sorry, Blue.
She is.
oh my god. But yeah, Damien summoned a chariot that was being ridden by Hermes, who basically has this kind of messenger boy attire. He has wings upon his hat and wings upon his shoes.
Hello,
And he also
Governor.
he also has big wings himself, took 2 feathers and stumped them into Alnus's back. And with that, we continue. As basically the chariot takes off into the sky. After a while, it's kind of just the same cruising altitude, going higher and higher above amongst the clouds. You can see bigger parts of the area. You cross over Waterdeep relatively fast. However, you can see this is a lot more of a kind of traditional city with architecture that could have gone you back a couple hundred years ago. And then you travel across more of Aedale, you see all these different parts. Rookmire, which is very technological based, and has this massive amount of green fog and smoke around it. You see different areas. You see an island filled with kobolds. You see an area that is home to a volcano, a massive jungle, all of these kinds of things. Yeah, Jay?
I said island boy.
I'm an island boy! Except I'm a kobold. Anyways. Yeah, plenty of islands, and you see this massive scenery. None of you, I imagine, have seen the entirety of the continent before.
Oh,
And I'll say that it just looks absolutely beautiful.
What the fuck?
I just say, oh look, my land.
Points out to like a large kingdom with like several layers within layers.
Isn't that a geography?
Lennis is just looking at his feet, like, not even staring out anywhere, just the feet. Nothing, I don't want to see
He's having a
anyone else.
breakdown. He's having a breakdown.
I am panicking. I'm like,
Oh, you know what's
I know,
funny?
it's
Actually,
cool.
Like heights.
for a little bit of an inside joke, Damien, I'm gonna say you see several sets of automatons, like massive mechanical suits, flying across the ocean, taking on some kind of monster.
Let's go.
How does the monster look?
The
There's
monster
some
is
round-
comprised of storm,
Is it a
basically
giant
lots
snake?
of thunderclouds. No, thunderclouds.
Oh, that's
You just-
cool.
Hey, I
Under
think you
clouds,
know
it begins
what those people
hurt
are. I think you know who
towards
they
them.
are.
Shoo.
I'll say one of them, Damien, you definitely recognize as Prometheus. Anyways,
No, still clanking around after all this time, huh?
Big man.
alrighty, and with that, you begin to, as the clouds become much closer to you, you basically go through a bunch of clouds, and then you see these ones that are much darker in color. I haven't fully described Damien's looks, and I could send you the art, and I will, but I kind of want to describe how he looks in a more specific sense. He has this kind of gold and bronze armor, and most of his body is actually exposed, kind of in the way that a monk would wear armor. However, the most significant part is the fact that he has 6 arms, with his, I believe, left one being just scales like a normal dragon or dragonborn, whilst the rest of them seem to come out of these kind of stumps that produce golden energy in the form of hands and arms.
That's
So that's
sick.
all I'll say. It is.
Mine's this
And
liquid
yes, Damien
gold
does have
form.
one.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
And yeah, Jay, I'm telling you now, you do not get your arm back. You get 6 energy arms instead.
L.
Well, shit.
You are
Elbows
shoot,
up.
man. What soup?
Anyways,
Good soup.
I mean, these work fine.
as you approach these darker clouds, you begin to see Damien raise up his arms and begin to chant in Celestial. Does anyone want to try and listen in on what he's saying?
I'll listen,
Well, I
but I'm
wouldn't
still looking
understand.
down.
Yes.
But I'll
Alright,
listen.
One of you
because I
speak
don't
Celestial.
I speak Celestial.
I don't speak Celestial.
Damien paused.
I'm pretty sure I'm the
Damien-
only one that speaks it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Damien pauses for a second to just be like, wait a minute, do any of you guys actually speak Celestial?
Oh,
He,
You know what?
you
I
know
don't
for a
even
fact that
answer.
Lana speaks Celestial.
I don't even answer. I won't tell you if I speak Celestial.
Well,
I do,
you know
but
for a
I'll-
fact Lana speaks Celestial.
Oh,
I-
damn it.
I
Just
speak
like-
Abyssal.
Just like,
That's-
that does not count.
Yeah, I know.
Alright,
He just goes back to chanting.
alrighty. You begin to chant. Lannis, I'll say you understand what he says, obviously.
Yeah.
He says, as the 12 nations of Aedale and the many lands of Nevelis unite, they provide a safe passageway for these newcomers. As you begin to see ripples of golden energy strike through the clouds, you can kind of feel as if sunlight peeking through the clouds, beginning to form these runes, different kinds, most of them depicting the sun.
My
As you see more and more different multicolored symbols begin to pierce through, as you see the cloud basically just turns into this ball of energy as it begins to pull you in. Damien looks to all of you and just says, I want to hold on to your guts.
Oh, no.
what?
Just like,
Oh, why
oh,
shall
nothing. Anyways, just does the thing.
Oh shit.
As you all begin to feel your body stretch and then become pulled, as you feel the entire force of your bodies acting on yourselves. Damien is quite used to this, Hermes. But the rest of you, I'm going to have to get you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Right.
Is this anything? Is this at all similar to the disguise self thing that I do?
Pardon?
Is it at all similar to the disguise thing that I do?
Why would it be?
You'll find out.
Oh no.
The thing is, I would, well, I wouldn't shoot. This is Blue's campaign.
What's my constitution?
20.
God.
17.
20? 17?
That's
there it
with
is,
my
okay.
saving throw.
Nice.
as well.
Nice. Alright.
I got a
11.
15.
11! Woo!
Alright, so...
Which shows
As
really
you
well
are-
how Lannis is having a bad time right now.
Yeah, that really isn't good.
Oh, poor
So,
little man.
You begin to feel the force kind of ease off on you as the G's begin to decrease. Most of you are fine, kind of holding on like, that was terrible, but we're fine. Lannis, however, throws up. There's no
I just,
light, you know.
yeah, I just puke
Just-
immediately. Like,
Yeah.
There's no
Oh.
poetic way to put it. It's just.
just
I'm so glad that I rolled a 17 just then
Oh,
because
yeah,
it's like
same.
You see one of Damien's arms
I
stretch
literally
over.
I have to put up with G-force.
Nice.
yeah, I hate
Let's just
You
lay it
just
on the
see-
floor.
You just see Damien just like one of his arms float over towards like a broom and just like slowly tries to push it away. Just like, yeah, I'm gonna have to burn this broom.
Oh my god.
Oh, wait a
Alrighty.
minute, burn. He just says, oh, wait a minute, burn. And then just both the vomit and the broom just incinerate.
Alrighty.
Fun.
And with that,
What the fuck?
I'd like to say that you guys begin to look around
hate
as
this.
basically this carriage begins to travel across this brand new land. Forged and hidden amongst clouds, you see all sorts of cities, different kinds of architecture, nothing specifically unique. You could recognize some elven, some orcish, some even more unique or unrecognizable. They're all different kinds of architectures united. Some that you wouldn't even recognize, you consider foreign. Even across the entire continent, you wouldn't be able to recognize. Perhaps from different lands, or even different worlds.
Whoa.
Still not looking.
Whatever side Lannis is on in this carriage, you begin to see these basically elementals, air elementals, with clouds forged around them, begin to float up and look towards Lannis and say, "Oh, you're the son of the Autumn Drifter, aren't you?
What the fuck?
Another child of Bahamut. Tell us, could you give us a bit of your father's power?" Damien, do you say anything?
want to see what basically the same way he readies an action. He just readies to be sure, like, if he does do anything stupid, he's gonna stop it. But until then, he
Alright.
just wants to see how this goes.
Do you mind if I describe the thing?
Sure.
Are you ready?
Go ahead.
All right. So so the clouds begin to actually circle around Lannis and begin to draw from his breath as you see him go lower and lower than he already fucking is, having a terrible time. Damien looks at all this and is like, "Okay, that's enough." As you see a miniature sun form in his fist that he hurls towards the clouds, as you see it explode and make them dissipate. They reform somewhere else, but they are just completely eviscerated.
Ow!
Just like, that's bro.
Pola just looks at Damien and just goes, "Please don't throw that at us. Don't throw that at us, please."
Just like, no promises.
That is the worst thing to hear.
Sun and I'd like to say Damien forms a miniature sun in his hand and kind of holds it close to Polar's face.
He just like
And
ducks. He ducks as hard
holy
as he
fuck.
can.
If you listen
Now-
close enough, you can see. If you
Polar,
listen
I'm
close
gonna
enough,
say
you can
you're-
hear the agonized soul.
Oh my god.
I should get up and look at it.
But yeah, Polar, I'm gonna say as he holds it close to your face. Hey, Polar.
What?
As you hold it close to your face,
Oh no.
it begins to burn and singe your skin.
Ow!
But because of your disguised self, you kind of just repair it.
Oh no. Because of the disguised self being burnt, the party can see a very pale white, like a pale grey underneath the flush.
White boy.
Yeah, he's very white. That's because he's monochrome. Fuck off.
Lois, he's a white boy.
He's a white boy, but that's just because he's monochrome. Don't worry about it.
Shit,
Anyway.
changeling.
Yeah.
Well, I don't notice shit because I just almost
But
died,
yeah.
so...
You can
You
just
know,
see
I'm
where the,
okay.
where the cinders are like burning away at the disguised self. There's just like patches of too pale
gonna-
skin. Just like way too
I'm gonna
pale.
end up being the only one not knowing he's a changeling at this point.
Honestly, at this rate, you will be because you keep throwing up.
'Cause I'm just
Alrighty.
always looking away when it happens.
Yeah.
With
Shit.
that, the carriage lands in kind of this grand area. You can imagine lots of stone temples and ruins across. You see many tapestries of different gods. Kind of stuff that you would have predicted and imagined that the world would have been like. These kinds of pantheons you would have believed in. All of a sudden all coming to fruition. Rather than just these simple tapestries, the actual gods are there, just walking around like normal people. And something that I've kind of failed to mention until this point is that everyone around you is both translucent and have a primary color, whether that's blue, black, gray, green, whatever. Along with you guys, Lannis is white, Polar is blue, Levi is green, Elnis is pink, and Damien is gold. And
Of course.
I believe Hermes is also blue, just a lighter shade.
And the
Anyways.
pasty white cuts through the blue. Wow. Oh dear.
It does, it does. But yeah.
If anything should make you question it, it's why does the godly essence also go, huh?
Bruh.
Bruh.
And with that, the carriage basically, the carriage lands, and you're all allowed to get off.
Jesus Christ.
I like struggle to get off.
Can I-
I just pull you up, like.
Yeah, I was
come
gonna
on.
say, can I help him? Can I help Lannis?
Sure you can.
Up you go. There you go. Whoa.
Do that
Careful.
again sometime?
Careful.
Hey guys,
It's okay, little man.
Flo, can you roll me a perception check?
Oh,
God.
yes.
Why? 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 But why though? Is that...
But why though?
I'm
Why?
just wondering why me.
Yeah, and I'm also wondering why him.
You'll find out depending on whether you fail or succeed.
Fear. Oh, that's a dirty 20.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Why? Tell me why.
Why me?
Alright, so Polar, to your right, you notice this hooded figure begin to approach you, and essentially the whole party. You feel this ominous darkness protruding from him. The clouds around you begin to darken, turning into thunderclouds. as he walks closer and closer with this kind of controlled pace. He gets about 10 feet away from, actually no, 5 feet away from you, takes off his hood, and I shit you not, he goes...
Hi.
As you hear, like, kind of the hints of a voice drowned in water.
Wait, is this deep speech?
Goodness.
As he
So
spits out a bunch of water... Exactly. He spits out a bunch of water and then begins to speak in an unknown language.
Okay,
he
this
begins to
time that's
cough.
deep speech.
As he begins to cough and scream. Sorry about that. I had the unison in my throat. Anyways,
okay,
my name's John.
Hi,
I'll let
John.
76
You
take over.
can't use his actual name, remember?
Oh, that's one of his names.
Yeah, it's one of his names.
He's
Oh,
got, like,
right, he
58.
does that mechanic. I forgot about that.
Oh, it's him. Oh, it's him.
illness.
Alright. 76, you may introduce yourself, maybe
No.
describe what you look like if you want.
I actually have a picture ready to send in.
Him! Let's see them.
What the fuck am I looking
He
at?
did not
Oh my
send. Why did
god!
Oh
What a
my
dude.
God.
What a lad.
He
My best
is
friend.
a what are they called again? He has a type of mind flare that was cut off from the mother brain, exiled, and sent into the Underdark. The Underdark turned him away. He lost his way to lichdom. He is now on his way to finding a new way to lichdom.
And now he's in the land of God somehow.
He is in the land of gods somehow.
You just
Just like,
randomly
were
just
you
go
that-
to the land of gods.
Oh, what the?
Were you that new one that we were going to add to the group?
I have no idea what.
Damien, I'll say you have no clue where this guy came from. You have no clue who
Where'd you
this
come
is.
from? Where'd you go? Where'd you
I
go from?
don't-
Cat and I Joe.
Fucking Hermes, do you have a
honestly-
clue?
No, I
I have no clue who this even is. We should probably speak with Bahamut about this.
Who the hell?
Hi.
Yeah, no, that
Where's the
shouldn't be.
guy that they sent?
Oh wait, did you run
Hang
into
on,
like a powerful
guys.
wizard and he just banished you or something?
Guys.
Wait.
I'm
Wait.
not exactly sure.
Hey, Damien or whatever. The fuck is Baphomet?
You
Baphomet.
really don't know your own
Bah.
Oh right, you're right. I'm not going to fuck up anymore. Oh,
Hey,
okay.
hey, Lannis,
Maybe
as
you
you
ignore that.
mentioned, as you mentioned Bahamut, you begin to hear a booming voice.
No.
That would be me.
No.
As you see this man in purple robes, this dark
You
skin
just see
and white
this
hair
thing.
and golden eyes. Hello,
Oh,
Grant.
good.
You basically just see Damien just like his gold shimmer slightly turns a bit paler as he says as his internal monologue is just like, thank God I said nothing.
As you see him reach the ground, you see this kind of glowing light protruding from him. Basically a sun behind him.
Jesus Christ.
And he gives this peaceful aura as you all begin to feel at ease.
Can I just, like...
He looks towards Lannis. Yeah?
Can I just... sorry. Can I just, like... Sorry, this is making me laugh too much.
Oh god.
Also,
I'm
fist of thing,
scared.
can I just whip out shades just to not look at the sun?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yay! He just
Alright.
turns his glasses, slightly
I
darker.
just look over. I look
Foley
at
just
hold
whips
out,
out a
hold
pair
out.
of shades to cover.
Yo, give me some.
he gives him,
of that, man.
he just gives everyone like a pair of them just to go, this shit hurts my eyes, so I better...
I love
better
that.
help."
Different
Lannis
shade.
looks at the glasses and just puts them in his pockets. He does not care.
Does
That's fair,
Damien
little
get
man.
confused? He's just. Do you try and hand one to Damien?
He does,
Just goes
but
through.
then just goes, wait, no, you're an
Oh,
actual
right.
son. And then puts them on himself so he has double protection.
I love
Hey.
that. Alright.
What a
And with
nerd!
that,
I love him.
indeed. And with that, this man, he's relatively old, but he walks up to Lannis specifically and says, "Hello, grandson. Welcome home."
Shit.
Oh,
Congrats.
thank God I'm not in trouble.
And then just
We'll
Paula
get to
just
you
starts
later,
laughing.
Damien.
Pola just
Oh,
starts
wait,
laughing
maybe I
Oh
am.
god,
really
Damien's in
loud.
trouble.
Oh my
And
god,
your
what's
little
going
game
on?
also...
Damien's
Your little
about to
game
be
of
grounded.
pretend. Your little game of pretend could have costed us Lannis over here. So you're not
I
exactly off
was
the hook.
protecting him.
You weren't there
Were
for the
you?
entirety.
The fuck
I
is
was there when I
happening right
needed
now?
to be. I saved him from the giant, was that mine? No, with the
I killed that
Grell.
big
thing!
things by
You
the
didn't
sky.
save me!
You
I
didn't do
killed
I'm
it!
just
shit.
like...
I killed it!
Damien just nudges Bahamut and while he says that, just
John
has a
like
huge
backs
smile on his
up a
face while
little,
pointing
like,
at
oh,
Lannis. He's kind
No,
of
no,
peeved.
Lannis immediately cuts him off and says he killed it. He's the one that killed that. The big brain... whatever that was.
Can I
killed that.
pinch
John
the
like
both of them?
interrupts,
Just
like, we
make,
get it, you're both
Nice.
pretty princesses.
can I just pinch both of them and just go, shut, please?
Hell!
You see
You're loud.
Bahamut begin to chuckle. You just see him chuckle as he says, "You remind me so much of Damien." Anyways,
That's a big fucking
probably
frog.
explain. I should probably explain a lot of this to you, huh?
Please! I don't understand anything
Massive
anymore.
frog.
This is the weirdest Friday of my life.
I am so much cooler than him. Are you kidding me?
This is
I had
already
to
a weird ass
Well,
Friday.
yes, but you share the same personality, Damien.
Guys,
you
look at
can't
this
lie.
I'm way
Frog I
cooler than
found.
him.
Guys, look at No Mike. I found a cool frog.
Wow. I
Yeah,
don't see a
man.
frog.
Cool frog.
Not
So
only
Cool
did
frog!
I end up
Yeah, Ralph's out here.
Not only did I end up puking in that thing, which was horrible, and I'm already in a lot of emotional distress
I had
from
no idea.
everything that's happened, because we almost died multiple times, and I've experienced near death a lot, but that was...
Well,
Come on.
okay.
But
and
I
then
made
it
sure
was-
that he was alright. It's
You
fine.
made sure of shite!
I pinched both of them
Not-
again.
Alright.
Not that!
Do you want an explanation or not?
Please.
Yes!
Alright.
I'm too tired.
You can shut them up.
This world
Thanks.
is one of many, not just in the sense of there are many planets across the multiverse, but the fact that there are individual universes within the multiverse, not just planets across the universe. It's a fascinating concept. There's many different worlds. There's one series of worlds known as the Forgotten Realms. A world and a series of universes, one including our own, that contain a race of demigods known as the Corias. They were considered the defenders of the planet, bringing essentially resources. I was not one of the Corias. I was a different god. But there are many others. There was Lucane, the Wolf Walker, who represented self-discipline, creating the blooming forests of the Hollow. You had Sumatra, Queen of the Volcano and the Phoenix. You had many different others, like the Master Cleric, or perhaps Sar, one of the most famous ones, representing pretty much all forces of wind and knowledge, who guided 4 of the most powerful wizards in the world. I believe Polar would be familiar with one of them, as one of them owns the Cerulean House.
Oh, fuck.
Regardless, the reason I brought you all here, because of you, Lannis.
Uh-huh.
Tell me, do you know who your parents are?
Yeah, no. What even is that question? I didn't grow up with parents from what I noticed in my life.
I think
It's a pretty big
Lannis-
role to have. Parents are
You
very
were-
useful, sometimes.
Lannis, you were born and grew up in a temple.
Yeah, I noticed.
That temple worshipped the Autumn Walker, one of the many seasonal gods, one belonging to the Bahamut pantheon. I am
you.
obviously the owner. Of course. I was forged by the deities in retaliation to my sister, Tiamat, who created chromatic dragons. I created the metallic dragons to protect those of the innocent. And over time, we created our own children. Tiamat has her own, and I have my own. One of them being the Autumn Walker, your father.
Oh shit, dude, you're a demigod. Whoa.
am also the father of Damien's mother, Daenerys. Or not Daenerys, but someone else.
Huh?
I just realized.
Really, really, Gramps.
Listen, she's been dead
Wow.
for 15 years. She's been dead for a good couple hundred years. I've forgotten
Also,
her name.
she's dead. That's even worse.
Wait, she's dead?
God.
Just like, it's only been a century since I've known that. Too soon, man.
Too
I'm
soon.
sorry.
That's fresh. Fresh wound. French wound.
French.
French wound.
Here,
French fries.
conjure
It's
some
only
French
been
toast
a
for
hundred.
you. Just conjure some French toast for you.
Okay.
Just like,
Can John raise his hand? Or, like, whatever he has as a hand?
Weird ass tense.
What is it? What is it? Squid thing.
wait a minute, are we gonna talk about the squid thing now?
Oh, right, yeah.
Nice.
No, I think I'm gonna go. He, like,
Nope, you're
starts
saying-
Just like, no, you don't.
Who are
As he
you?
snaps his
Nice.
fingers, as John is basically pulled back from wherever he tried to run away from.
Yeah, so how exactly did I get here? And why am I here?
You.
You know that?
I don't know anything of why I'm here or how I got here. Last
You
thing
were
I
looking
know-
for lichdom, came across a religious artifact, accidentally touched it, making yourself an Abyssion. And now you're here.
So
You can
that
return
is
once
all.
you've passed. You can return once you've passed the redemption trial. From there, your fate is out of our hands.
Look, I can't go, like, torture someone, or...
That would probably keep
You
you as the
torture-
You do not understand what the redemption trial is, do you?
I have no idea what any of this is.
When dark magic such as yours
Just like
corrupts
me.
a religious artifact of the Pantheon, you are considered unforgivable.
So,
However, you can be
basically-
redeemed once you
basically,
face the
I'm
trial.
cursed.
You were always cursed, but now you've cursed one of our objects. And you can't leave until you face the redemption trial.
It's just a little
Damien's
glass...
just like, was it one of the ones that I liked? Which one was it?
It was like a little chess piece.
I like this guy. I don't know about you
That's the
guys.
one that I... Oh.
Yeah, this one holds it up.
Can we keep him? Can we keep him?
Is that the one that I lost from my chess set when I beat... Oh,
Looks at it, it's a chicken.
a chicken?
You
Oh,
see an
no, that
abyssal,
must have been one of Todd.
you see an abyssal chicken pop out of his shoulder.
I'm just like, how
Hello,
is it
Henrietta.
still alive? How?
Hello, Henrietta.
Henrietta.
What is
You see
going
the abyssal
on?
chicken begin to flap towards
fucking hell.
Damien.
Does it perch on like his shoulder or something?
It does. It perches on your shoulder and begins to burn and shrivel up.
I was gonna
Oh.
say,
I was hoping it was gonna take shit on his shoulder, then
peace
just
and quiet.
go
yeah.
fuck, and just go back
It'll
to
be alright.
John.
Henrietta can come back anytime.
Peace and quiet for some time at all, thank God.
Yeah, here's the thing. Damien exudes actual radiant energy. He literally has a force field ability that allows him to fry up creatures that are weak to radiant damage.
Yeah, no, let's not touch.
Oh. So, I should
Don't
get
worry,
that.
most of you should be fine. I mean,
Looks
Hey.
towards
Wait.
towards John.
when it's you, I probably should not touch.
I don't think
Would
we
that
should
do-
touch ever. I don't know what you've been touching.
Hand
No
up,
offense.
Like,
hand up, out of
I'm a
character.
literal
Would that affect-
deity.
Yeah,
You're the
would that
dirty
affect
one.
You are
illusion?
the one that used to be friends
Polar-
with a
Everyone
kobold.
shut the fuck up. Float, what's up?
Would that affect illusion magic?
No.
No, it's
Oh,
literally
thank
just dark
fuck.
magic.
Okay.
Looks at
It's
them.
more like if you decided to touch me, then we'd see more of that pale white stuff.
Oh, they're pale. That means they're probably a changeling. Got it.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
That wasn't in character.
That was not.
Oh,
No,
that's
no,
in
no.
character. But that...
If that
Well, here's
wasn't
the thing.
character, he was just gonna go whoa, 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 just like
Oh.
barrel
Wait, am
them
I
over.
able to just look at them and tell that they're a changeling?
No, he
You
he looks like a human.
wait, actually, do you wanna?
I want to roll
Roll?
investigation on
No!
everyone.
Actually, you know what? Actually, you know that ability you have, being, a telepath.
Oh no, you have a true sight, don't you?
Oh,
No, he doesn't have true sight. He's an actual fucking psychic creature. He
Oh,
literally
great.
has telepathy. Alright,
Amazing.
roll me a
I just
wisdom
think
saving throw.
We can assume
Roll
that
me a
Damien
wisdom
has
saving
true
throw.
sight, right?
A
Oh,
wisdom
you already know
saving
that he's a
throw.
changeling. You already
Okay.
know he was a changeling.
Oh
from
yeah,
the
no, I
beginning.
already know. I'm just saying, do I have true sight? 'Cause that'd be
I'm not
funny.
sure.
Dirty
I mean, if you want
22.
it.
Dirty 22.
Alright, fucking John, you have no clue.
Damn. It's a really good disguise.
You just see Damien look at John Fallon, and he's just like,
Do you know what the hell that creature is?
What creature?
What creature?
Why am I even
White
talking
over
to
there
you?
with the
Wait,
tattoos.
me? What do you mean me? I'm just a human.
guys.
I can't even tell what the
like
hell
it's
you are.
I'm just a human.
You're a human.
I'm the only.
They're a human.
Yeah, I'm.
They don't look very human.
Hey,
don't
can
look
I just
human.
say that Lannis is just kind of... He's looking at the opposite of the group, basically. He's trying to just look around, ignore the noise that is happening around him. He's
That's
Do
looking
you want
fair.
to know what you see?
Yeah.
Do you want to know what you see?
Yes, I would like to know what I
Alright, I'd like to describe the environment first of all. So as you were going through the clouds before you got into the city, it was mostly really cold because of the way the atmosphere works.
Whoa.
However, once you've actually entered through, it no longer has this cold feeling and more just
You're
this
in
normal
the
temperature.
sun.
No, you're not in the sun. You're nowhere near the sun. You're literally in like the first layer of the
But we're
atmosphere.
next to 2.
Yeah. Point is, you guys are feeling, pretty normal temperature-wise, like the same you'd feel on the ground.
Yay.
At least
You
it
also
feels
see
normal.
many. Obviously, the structures here are a lot more religious. And I'll say to the north, Lannis, you do recognize a building that kind of looks like a temple you once visited.
It's really
Oh no. I don't wanna be
One-
here. I
one
don't
that
wanna
worshipped-
be here anymore.
No, not your birth temple, just one that worshipped Lyra.
Oh, okay. No, I do want to be here then. No, I like it. I like it then. It's
Alright then.
nice.
Wait, so...
Oh, hey.
Wait,
I worship
if
Lyra.
I touched a religious symbol, and I'm corrupted, and you brought me here to where more religious symbols are... So, you brought me to a place where I can touch more religious symbols and corrupt them.
No, your hands
Actually,
are
what
getting
it's more
dark
like,
magic.
it's more like what
Oh.
happened is you basically transferred your curse into the artifact, but we're trying to let that slide, which is unlikely. But let's see how you do.
Oh, you
Yeah,
took my magic.
All you have to do is pass the redemption.
No, you still have your magic. It just can no longer corrupt any of our. Basically, the power that you had to corrupt things is
I'll
stands
corrupt
now.
your nuts if you're not careful.
What
Let
the
the
fuck is
creature.
even going
I
on?
just look over and I just
I would like
look
to
over and
like
just say,
creature.
imagine not putting a defense to your magical objects.
Eh. I
As
want to
he's-
start walking towards the temple while people.
Alrighty.
I'm tired of waiting.
Bahamut looks at Alright, so I guess this kind of will only be heard by the party and not Lannis. Alrighty.
Hey.
So Bahamut begins to speak and kind of explains a couple things. Do you mind, 76? Alright.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No problem. Alright, so Bahamut looks at all of you and says, the main gist, regardless of Lannis is here, I'll just inform him later on, is that Lannis is a descendant of me, I suppose. Sorry. And I sent Damien down to perform recon to first figure out whether he truly was the demigod that we believed him to be, and to escort him. Unfortunately, someone doesn't know how to properly bring just a singular person, because you haven't learned white memories, have you? You've been too focused on kicking ass.
Listen. You remember that thing that I was talking to you about? How maybe we could train new heroes like I was able to help my party with?
So the fact the rest of us are
I feel like
here.
Lannis made some serious connections here, and I feel like maybe this is the perfect time to put. Wait a minute, where the fuck is Lannis?
So you're telling
He went
me
to,
that
he went to go.
Why?
He basically what he wanted to do was like go grab him, like to kind of like use him as like a puppy dog to convince Bahamut. He's just like. So basically, you see his hands like shifting through, trying to go for him while he's talking to Bahamut, and then he's just like, "Where the fuck is
Where is the shrimp?
that little
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
You just become all of us like, not you, not you, not you.
Bahamut just sighs and says, Damien, if you really have faith in these people and think that them, along with Lannis, can beat the trial of the gods, I suppose
to beat that shit on my own. What the fuck?
you have my blessing. As you see him begin to tear apart some of the clouds as it begins to materialize in golden energy, and it begins to circle around each of you, then taking onto your respective colors, so pink, blue, green. Lannis isn't there, so we'll ignore
I'm
Lannis.
not there. I'm not there.
As it materializes as armor, I can't necessarily describe for each of you because, you know, you get to come up with your own designs. And so, yeah, you kind of just decide what kind of what your armor looks
This is
like.
great because I don't like armor.
Oh wait, Gramps, one last thing. I kind of made preemptive promise that if they got into too much trouble that they could get healed and then offer to do a one-on-one battle to get me to be their fight to help them out. That's cool.
Sorry, my dad don't we?
We can do that another time. Now we have more important matters. As you see him begin to take each of your hands, and you see golden runes begin to circle around them. As he gives you each a blessing. And I'd like to explain something to all of you.
What is a blessing, big man?
What the fuck? What the fuck, Flo? Anyways, stop it. I hate all of you. That's it.
Yeah.
Alright,
You
anyways.
need instantly half the party.
Nice.
I'm not there.
And with that, I'm basically gonna say it this way. You guys are now officially on your paths to become demigods.
Woo!
Hux, or Lannis is technically already one, but the rest of you,
Hey.
actually no, 2 of you in the party, including Lannis, are demigods. But the rest of you kind of just ordinary
Wink,
Joes.
wink.
Wink,
And that's
wink,
just
wink.
me and
Angel.
Elnis.
Wink.
I'm an angel.
Anyways, so yeah. Basically, he gives you each a blessing. Have you ever... I don't know how to explain it fully, because it's obviously still an open mechanic I'm working on. But basically, each blessing will give you a new power, and these powers work different. From spells, you can use them pretty much infinitely, and they give you a lot more leeway when it comes to powers. Some are more ability-based, where they kind of operate in a similar way to a spell, whilst some... How the fuck am I hearing the cock when 76 is muted? Anyways.
It's because you were unmuted.
Oh my god. And also
No, I was
some...
muted.
What the fuck? I can still see them muted.
What?
Dude, I'm
My
taking
brain-
a shit. Of course I'm muted.
What the fuck?
Okay,
Okay.
anyway.
Got to
Alright.
TMI.
Hi. Anyways, back to D&D. Right. My brain stopped working after I started. No, we're not going to get into that. All right.
Blessings, my guy.
Yeah, blessings. All right, and each blessing gives you basically a new godly ability. And so we're going to start with Elnis, actually.
Wait a baby bunny.
Elnis, you don't seem to be very interested in becoming a god, do you?
Elnis is muted.
Yeah, this is muted.
Fuck. Alright, moves on to the
Great.
next person.
Elnis is silenced. How do you feel?
Elnis is too busy looking at a flower.
Hold
This
on,
is not-
hold on.
Oh,
Hold
There
on,
we
hold
go.
on.
There we go.
My stuff, my computer like lagged, so I could not unmute.
no.
Bruh.
Oh, and it's
Alright,
lagged.
so
L frustration.
Bahamut looks to you and just says, Elnis, you don't seem quite interested in becoming a god.
I mean, I'm just here to ride.
How do you feel about becoming an Anya?
A who?
Anyas are half animal, half angels. Now, technically you're a rabbit folk, but you could still become an Anya.
Can I just pat?
Like,
Can I
what's wrong
pat
with what I
Elnis
look
on the
like
head,
now?
please?
She appreciates pets.
Yeah. Pats for
And what was
Elnis.
your response to what Bahamut said?
What's wrong with what I look like now?
Nothing, but, you know, extra powers.
Hooks,
You don't
I
want
hate
extra
you.
power?
I don't use powers.
You get to hit things more.
You can hit things
And
Okay,
harder.
harder.
I like that. That sounds fun.
Alright.
You see, you gotta talk like
First-
you talked to me, and also, I find this quite disrespectful now in retrospect how you talk to me.
Add a character, just talk to her like she's like 4 years old, and it usually works.
Talk to her like a small.
That's why Damien's
All
saying
right,
it
with
like
that-
that.
Yeah.
Alright, as you begin to see him basically tap Damien's head with 2 fingers, as Damien, you just feel like all of your memories with Lannis just get like fast forwarded through. And then he just looks, crouches down to Lannis'
fuck?
height, and says,
Wait,
Alright,
what?
well, your first ability lets you get protected. So you won't be hurt by fire and lightning. How does
You
that
say
sound?
Lannis. You said Lannis. I'm confused.
Sorry, not Lannis, Damien.
Oh, I was
It's down to
confused too. I was
Lannis'.
like, okay.
Yeah,
I was like,
sorry,
why
gets down
me?
to Lannis' height and says, Alright, for your first ability, you can't get hurt by fire and lightning.
Sounds pretty cool.
Yes. In game terms, basically means you have resistance to fire and electricity damage.
At least it's not ice. I can
Wait,
still
does that
hit
mean
her
that I
with
can
ice
throw them?
bolts.
Does that mean
And
that
then
I
he's-
can now throw them in this form?
No, you deal radiant damage, Damien. Anyways,
Alright.
How?
your
I
next
already used
ability.
the radiant.
Your next ability means you can make even more friends. You can speak with everyone, no matter what language they speak. You get
That's
tongues.
so cool.
Alright.
You get tongues, so now you can speak any
That was
language
my
you want.
Can I just speak Abyssal at Elnus and just go? Can you understand me? Does this
Alright,
work?
I'm Thomas. I have tongues. I could
Oh,
could
yeah.
have understood what
We have to
what
cast
John said.
No, I just wanted to test it.
Oh no, John's secret language goes beyond what
Oh.
John's does. Anyways,
Damn.
yeah,
Damn.
he says, you also get certain immunities. Those are that you don't need to eat anymore, and you don't even need to sleep. You can constantly be awake.
Carrots.
You can eat.
That's
You,
like-
you can
He said
still
you don't
eat,
need
you just
to.
don't need
You said
to.
you don't need to, but you can
Damien,
always eat.
Damien basically like puts his hand to his mouth, says to Bahamut to the side, "Are you sure you want to give them that ability?"
No, just give me a second. As you see him materialize in his hand, this kind of medallion with a carrot on it, puts it around your neck, and says, whenever you think, you can materialize a carrot in your hand.
Hey.
Yeah,
I
that's
can't
very
think, but I
canon.
can't think of carrots.
And then he touches the medallion again, as you see it split into 2, the other with flowers on it, and says, you can also make infinite flowers.
Yes.
Yes!
Go!
Oh,
Bruno, this is back.
This is
And finally,
happy
As
Elnus
an-
hours.
as a half-angel, you are protected against evil-aligned creatures. Basically, people,
Bestie boys.
evil-aligned creatures that try to roll against you get disadvantage.
John like snaps his fingers.
Can you like send me this stuff because oh my god.
Alright, sure, I'll send it to you.
Darn.
Yeah, can you send all of us
Well,
our
I just
blessings?
turn into my Defile thing, just like, you what? That's fine.
Yeah, alright. So, who should he walk up to next? Who wants to be next on the chopping block?
Polar.
Next.
No!
Polar is
I
right
would
next to
rather
me.
not be
No.
touched by a big burly
I'm the
man.
mysterious man. Let the 2 demigods go first.
Alright.
I'm
Well,
not
Lana doesn't
here,
even hear.
so no.
Still, let the demigods go first.
Alright. Next, he walks up to, Levi, and takes his hand. Hermes has already given you his blessing, hasn't he?
Yes, the spear.
Alright, the spear. In that case, I give you this armor. As he picks up your Kami of the Wind, and you see this glowing blue armor begin to materialize around you, and several orbs spinning around your head. You now have the armor of the Kamis. As he lets go of it, and now you have these weapons on hand. And you have the stats for them already, so I don't need to go through that with you.
Dude, that's badass.
Alright.
Damien
Oh,
just
you should see what I have for Polar.
What?
Damien just
That makes me
kind of
more
snags
scared.
Hermes and says, Damien just kind of snags Hermes and says, "This is one of your champions." Them?
I mean, we come from the same part of Adale. You gotta vote for your local
You
hero.
always were a sucker for nostalgia.
Says the person who's depending on his own cousin.
Oh, shut!
But then
I'm trying to get this. Shut! I'm trying to get this program started. You know how long I've been wanting to do this, and now I actually have a chance.
Fair enough, I suppose. Either way, I believe you should move on to... Looks to you. Hulda, is it?
Hi.
Hi.
Out of character, let me just say this. With what you just said that you've got planned for Polar, it gets me even more terrified because of what you said earlier. Yes, I've been waiting for this. I get to mess with funny Tatman. I'm so scared,
Yes,
honestly.
exactly. Yeah. Alright, so... Man, I just realized you have, like, several arm-related curses, don't you? This is not gonna go well.
Let's see. I've got the tattoos, got the sword stuck to my hand, and then I got the ink thing.
Alright.
And I think I'm stuck with the ink thing.
Yeah, you see actually, well, as Bahamut walks up to you, and is like, "You've been hurt before, my child. Not just in the curse sense, but emotionally, haven't you?"
He doesn't speak, he just looks down.
He places his hands against your shoulders, and his thumbs begin to touch your head as you begin to go through all of your traumatic memories, as you begin to relive each and every one of them in excruciating detail. Do you do anything?
Man, I'm a sock.
His breath starts shaking and he's just like, "Not again! No!" Like, he actually tries to get out the grasp, like he's stumbling backwards a bit.
And Polar, as you're doing this, your tattoos begin to glow. As you see your sword, he takes your sword and pulls it out of your hand, and the ink across your body he begins to touch as it begins to fade away. I'm terribly sorry about that, but to remove curses, one must be at a very emotionally vulnerable point. And you are clearly one to keep that guarded.
There's several
It doesn't make any sense.
There's several reasons why I keep myself guarded.
But anyways, your sword curse and your other thing is gone.
Yay.
And your ink curse is gone. And now he takes your hand, as once again runes begin to spin around your arm. As he gives you 3 new tattoos. Across your chest, this much larger tattoo that basically just changed the tone of your skin. You can think of it literally as like a fucking suntan. Forming on the front of your body is basically a shield that would be strapped to your chest, whilst at the back you have this sword that would be kind of slung around your back. And basically, I'll send you the abilities, but basically what they allow you to do is to give protection to one creature and an attack bonus to the other. And you can do these in... You can give both of these in a bonus action, in the same bonus action.
Yes!
And that's why it's called Sword and Shield. Haha, that's a reference.
Whenever someone says
like
sword and
Grandpa,
shield, my brain just
I know
goes
you're
cock and balls.
It's like, Grandpa, I know you're trying to be cool, but enough with the pop culture references, please.
I can see millions of years into the future. This is what the kids like, I promise.
Just like, you said that when you started saying YOLO.
It's okay. Game Freak's still making merchandise for Sword and Shield. It's not all about red and violet.
I'm just gonna sit
Crimson.
down.
Alright then.
Also, sorry, I just heard my dad mock my laugh. That was a lot like the way my dad just mocked it, yeah.
Goat boy.
And this D&D session has turned into making goat noises.
And now we come to the goat session, the goat part of the session. Anyways,
Yeah, because it's
back
my
to
part,
D&D.
smile.
Yeah, this is your part. So he takes your hand once more as you see this massive claw form around your right arm, and just your right hand overall. This will allow you to perform more long-ranged attacks. Basically, any attacks you have now have a 30-foot range. An extra 30 feet, that is.
Oh shit.
Wait, like spells or any attacks?
Spells, melee attacks, anything. Extra 30 feet, regardless of what you already had.
Imagine just getting boss.
Oh yeah, and
40.
fun fact about this. This works as a mage hand. So basically now, if you're surrounded by a wall, you can still fire this as long as you know there's a target behind it.
Oh my god.
You can also go through your friends, meaning you don't harm them with your spells.
Stretchy. Oh, yes, finally I can use my AoE without feeling like I'm gonna actually kill a man.
Well, yeah, you just have to adjust the range and adjust where you drop it exactly.
Having spells.
Can you imagine?
Yes.
You usually play druids, you can't say anything.
I'm with monk right now.
I know, that's why I said you usually.
Yeah, but you usually play druids. Anyways, I'll also did I
spell.
send it to Lannis or no? I still need to send that to Lannis. Not Lannis, Alnis. Fuck. All right.
Alnis.
Anyways, Lannis, your section.
What? Hello. Oh, I just came back from the.
Welcome back, Lannis. It's your section now.
It's my section.
I have a
Hey.
cool claw.
So you're still walking to the temple, right?
Yeah, I'm walking to the temple. I just wanted to leave. There's too much noise over there.
Dragged back.
No.
All right. So with that, basically, how do I say this? You're continuously walking to this temple. Do you want to look around further, or do you just take whatever you see at face value?
I mean, I look around. I'd say I look around. I'm still a
All
little
right.
curious. I'm depressed, but curious.
You recognize a lot of the architecture. You could have sworn this was part of your own life, but it's all kind of obscure in the sense that it feels like something you know, but you know it's not exactly right, because you remember the temple you grew up in, you remember the temples you went to, but it's not like one single thing. But in fact, you kind of notice a pattern. A lot of the temples you would have gone to were somewhat destroyed and would have had parts left over. You recognize a single pillar that would have been missing part. You recognize a pillar and the kinds of pillars at the temple you were born in that had fallen many years ago, and they were only stumps. But over here they were repaired. But not only that, but there was a ceiling, just like the ceiling from a different temple. It's almost as if you had 5 different temples, all constructed into one. These ruined temples split many years ago. You see more and more depictions of Lyra. As finally in the center, you see a young woman. I'll say she looks like she's in her 20s in human years. And she's wearing a simple jacket made of leather. And she's kind of just sitting there, looking up.
I want to look up. Just like,
What are you looking at?
You see a massive, essentially mirage of stars, but not even that, but they feel like they're just a pure starry night, but even more up close, like you could identify specific constellations.
Yo, that's kind of cool.
That's kind of banger.
The woman looks to you and says, "After all these years, you finally found me."
Oh my god, it's Lyra.
You don't fully recognize her as Lyra.
Yeah, I would guess.
But then looks down and says, you probably don't recognize me in this form. As you see her stand up, and her skin begin to glow this beautiful bright orange and red. Her eyes become white, and her hair begins to float up as you begin to recognize her as Lyra.
Lyra?
That's right, Lannis.
Wow, that...
Your voyages took you far, didn't they?
Yeah, that's for sure. You know, just kind of changes from, the whole pirate thing,
It does.
Yeah.
I must apologize. I wish I would have reached out to you sooner, or your parents, for crying out loud.
Yeah,
It's a fact of, when you were born, the world was still at a strong war. Whilst one war had ended among the Carius, more wars with the rise of Evergems and all these wonderful technologies and resources. I'm terribly sorry. It just was too risky. And we knew you'd be strong enough to make it out on your own. And it seems you did.
Yeah, well, I guess, yeah, you could say that I
Somewhat.
made it out. Just-
She begins to lean in for a hug. Do you resist? Lean
no,
in?
no, I hug her. I hug
All
her.
right.
I am sad.
I'm sorry if this is very forward, but despite not really showing my face, I've been with you this entire time. And I've grown quite a close bond to you. Almost a favoring. You're a bright young lad.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, depends on the moments, but yeah, I mean, you were there at least, you know. Not my parents, but you were, that was, you know.
She begins to sing one of the tunes that you had made for her.
Oh my god.
That's so sweet.
I want to sing with her. This is my song.
All right.
I made that.
You sing with her. It's a very sweet
Now roll a
moment.
performance check, nat 20 or you die.
No. This is a song she wrote. He wrote, so I'll let him have it.
It's mine.
Yeah. So I'll let him have it.
Hux moment, go brr.
As it's just this kind of nice moment. Both of you singing a song that you both know well and has a strong amount of sentiment to it. Many days at sea, hoping for the Northern Star to bring you home. And it's just a wonderful moment. Yeah?
Can Damien just, basically he's just been looking through things trying to find where Lannis was, being like, God damn, I'm really trying to get grabs on myself. Oh, that fucking sin. And basically he just turns himself invisible and then just goes into the...
You just call me a simp. She's like a mother figure to me. Don't say simp. That's just weird. No. Bad.
Nah, you're
He's
simp,
basically
man.
invisible watching this moment go down, and his initial plan was to just make the first contact awkward by jumping in and going like, "Hey, how you doing?" But then he just sees this beautiful moment. He's just like,
Okay.
"Fucking damn it!"
He's fucking them one tear, and it evaporates. It evaporates because
It
of how
immediately
it just
you
goes.
see steam radiate from one of his eyes.
That's pure.
Hey, Blue, I have a question.
What's up?
This is wholesome.
Is Irithyll and or Ducton here?
This is a different continent of Nevelis.
Damn it.
You big old... I might bring them in at
And
some
here's
point,
the thing:
honestly,
even if they were on this plane of existence, Damien would make sure neither
here's the
of them
thing.
see the
Literally
light.
a middle.
Yeah, fun fact: Ducton and Irithyll are on the same plane of existence as you guys. It's just the fact that Nevelis is massive, and they're on a completely different continent with a completely different land of gods.
I would imagine Ducton is probably stronger by now, and with Irithyll.
Yeah, definitely. Point
is, go back to the wholesome moment.
Go back to the wholesome moment.
Yeah.
Lyra is able to see you and just slowly closes the doors as the entire sky lights up with these many stars. And you begin to see many planets circulating around as she begins to basically visually recreate the tales that you tell with your song. You can I really kind of imagine it as kind of like, you know the scene from Hell of a Boss with Stolas and his daughter?
Yes.
And that's kind of how I imagine it.
Yes.
And that's basically what's going on.
Yes.
And then slowly, as the song ends, looks to you, gives you a pat on the head, and says, "You'll face some hard trials here, but I believe you can do it." As she takes your hand and gives you her blessing. Yeah.
Oh, that was so nice.
You've got Lyra's blessing. That's adorable.
Yay!
So,
Wait,
number
does that
one.
mean I've got two god's blessings? Actually, sorry, it just came to my head.
Well, kind of, but
but not really.
It's more like you got a gift from a god. You got a blessing and a gift.
And so your So actually, fun fact: the ones I sent you aren't the ones that you get from Lyra.
Ooh.
Instead, what you get is, I believe, an extra bonus +5 to your spellcasting stat. And
Shit.
Yo.
Hold on
Yeah,
a second.
so-
I might need to go to her.
Yeah, same. What?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Oh, no,
I
it
need
only
to go to her, dude.
But here's the thing: it only affects Lannis because Lannis was a worshipper. Normally, it would just be like
damn.
a plus. Normally, it would be a +1, and it's to a very specific stat.
Yeah, we've got a bond, okay? You wouldn't get it.
Yeah,
I gotta,
you wouldn't
I gotta
get it.
bond with him. The squid and the
Basically,
god of the
Damien
pond.
just like Damien creates like a mental link with Bahamut Sherman and just says, "I'm not sure what you had planned for Lannis, but he's already starting to find his own way."
Guys, I found a lizard.
I'm a rebellious
on giving you
teenager.
my
Guys. I found
Just
a lizard.
like, oh wow, you really do have.
Wow.
Lizard!
Wow.
I am the favorite.
Look at
I'm
him.
the favorite.
Guys, actually,
Now
though,
turn
look at
off
this
the
cute lizard I
camera.
found. No,
No.
look,
Cool.
look at him.
Yeah,
Blue
it's
doesn't
cool.
die.
We
I can
found
see
the
him.
lizard.
Turn it off.
Cool,
Blue's gonna
turn it
die
off.
if you don't turn it off.
Thank you.
Yeah, don't kill
The-
the
It was a
robots.
very cool
Yeah,
lizard, though.
don't
Don't
kill.
kill our
It was a
DM.
very cool
Please
lizard.
don't kill me.
It's called a
Definitely
fence
stop.
lizard. They're adorable. It was just laying there. He's so handsome. He's got a little blue tummy.
Very
And
cool.
with that, continue D&D.
Where's my mom?
Wait,
Mom!
it's a +5. Where do I put the +5?
+5 to whatever your spellcasting ability is.
Oh, it's charisma. Oh,
Yeah.
hell oh hell yeah! Wait.
It isn't.
My charisma's a +4. That's a +9.
Yep.
Holy
Is it a +5 to all charisma or just to like spell attack?
Just to spellcasting.
Yeah, just spellcasting.
Okay.
That makes
I
sense.
was about to
Anyways,
say.
back to the role playing. So you're making a mental link with Bahamut. You notice that he is already on his way. Fucking barges into the temple, kind of ruins the moment, but is like, whatever. I don't even care.
Damien you just see Damien just materialize out of nowhere, and he's just like, God damn it! Whoa, God damn
Hello
it!
there.
Crap.
Like the
I was
Obi-Wan.
going to let
Hello.
you.
No. Jay.
You know that
The
barging
Obi-Wan
into things
hello
making
there.
him up. Come on.
Jay, the Obi-Wan hello there.
Hello there.
Hello.
Hello there.
Hello
This
there.
looks at you and
Just
says,
like,
"You're the one who went invisible to go and spy on two people having a nice moment. At least I had the balls to actually go in. And besides, I might as well be the Allfather over here. So how about you shut your mouth before I remove your blessings?"
Oh
As you
god.
see-
why don't you go sit there?
Damn.
You just see Damien just kind of like sit down in midair, just being like, "Why don't you go back to your fucking throne and go back to doing nothing?"
Damn.
His blessings begin to materialize as these golden runes that he begins to pull off slowly.
Oh god,
Wait a
no.
minute, I'm okay, hold on.
And plus, how do you think Soren would feel about you ruining a good moment? I don't think Adam and Vinny would approve anyways.
I'm
Yes.
just watching this unfold like.
They're adults now. They can do what they want. They're not gonna bother me about what I'm doing anymore. Except for when they occasionally ask for my help. But then again, you know.
I just like
parenting's
to
a
say-
thankless job.
Hey, you want to know a little fun fact?
Sure.
I've decided
Let's hear
canonically
about
that Adam and Vinny became a famous adventuring duo and decided to reject godhood because they were like, our father was a great adventurer. We can be a great adventurer too without his help.
Damn.
I just mean if they're trying to help the world from not ending, they'll occasionally just be like, oh,
Dad,
yeah,
help
kind
us.
of gotta. I'm just like,
Daddy, help.
you can never. Okay, definitely.
No.
My flare takes 20 radiant damage. No.
No.
Good,
No,
deserved.
you just
No,
made this
that-
stage flame.
They just combust.
Like I just fucking
just
explode.
What the fuck?
Oh,
What
God.
on fire?
That's the
No,
end
not you.
of
I meant
John.
John.
No
yeah,
more.
I know. It was just imagining.
John is
Anyways, basically, he's just like, whenever they do that, he's just like, you can never pray to say hello, only when you need help. Fine, what is it that you need?
Why'd you never call me? Man.
Why'd you never call me,
I
Dad?
wanna go for my kids.
Alright, and with
Just like,
that...
my dad's a deadbeat, but even every now and again I give him a blessing, you know? Well, not like a blessing, but like I give him a miracle. I show him a miracle to show that I'm there.
Hey, fun fact, your dad's dead.
Did. I'm gonna say did.
Did.
Change it. Basically, you don't gotta erase the entire sentence from canon. Just make that due to did.
Oh my god.
Damien's just like, wait a minute, I'm noticing a pattern here. Okay, no, it looks like it just looks up at Bahamut and just goes, oh yeah, no, it skips a generation. Okay, good.
Yeah. Anyways,
okay.
looks to Lannis, I'm terribly sorry to ruin this moment. He has this just really dry voice, and you can tell he doesn't actually care.
I was about to say,
But,
just like, sorry, my ass.
But unfortunately,
Sorry,
you
my-
do have other responsibilities.
Sure. Whatever. That's all I say. That is all I say. I'm annoying.
Just like
You have...
Damien just looks at Bahamut and just goes, he's your favorite?
We basically have the same personality at this point. But yeah, it's true.
They really do, honestly. And he just looks
Yeah,
at you
they
and says, I didn't say he was my favorite.
Yeah, well, I don't
It's like,
say,
you certainly
I'm
show
a little
it.
better.
You certainly show it. Gramps.
Jealous much?
What are you talking about? I gave you 12 blessings.
Just like,
I'm about to
yeah,
give
but
this
that was
boy
over
to-
the course. That was over the course of a long time, and a few of them I got from. Well, I guess those actually are all.
Damien canonically
wait.
has 45 blessings. I'll have you know.
I want to
Yeah, I was
stick
just
my
gonna
tongue
say-
out to Damien just to be like, jealous.
Basically, your tongue just sets on fire for like
Whoa,
a
what the
solid
fuck?
few seconds.
No, well, it probably would just calm down very fast because my body temperature right now is extremely low. So like, I mean, I'm in winter.
That would make it
I
more.
am.
Okay, anyways.
That would make
I
it
am
worse.
freezing. No, but like,
your
Regardless,
hair
Bahamut
just starts to
puts out
melt.
the fire. He's clearly tired of this shit. Takes Lannis' hand and is like, well, you're part of the bloodline, so I might as well give you this. As 2 runes appear behind you, and you get 2 blessings from Bahamut. The first one is being his descendant, where you basically add your charisma. You basically get a +2 to your armor, and which basically just protects you, and you gain a very specific seasonal ability, which is ice manipulation. Your other abilities will occur whenever your other powers kick in, or your other seasons. But for now, we're sticking with ice, because holy fuck, I don't want to have to run through the others for now. Anyways, Bahamut looks at you and is like, you all might as well get going, I suppose. Damien, do you mind serving as mentor for them?
Wait, what if we didn't do all of
That was always the plan. Are you? Wait a minute. Are you seriously never read? You fucking asked me to get you an organized plan. I spent like a full half a year on that. You're telling me you didn't even read the plan? Like, you just see Damien just fucking starstruck, just like, what the fuck?
To Bahamut, right?
Wait.
Yeah, he's just like, you never read. Bruh.
Here's the thing, Damien. I am quite literally the all-powerful father of all gods. I quite literally have 15,000 children to look after. So if you don't mind, I don't have time to read every single one of your side projects.
That was mean.
The first main one, you know?
You know, that's kind of bad. I've never had one, but...
You're not here. Shut up.
That's mean.
Either way, the first trial is one that applies to all further trials. The entry trial. All of these people will have to go through it before they go through any other trials, including the tentacle friend over there.
What the fuck did you just call me?
What, do you want me to call you John or something?
Yes, that's
You
actually
want
my name. Thank you very much.
What, do you have a pet abyssal cat or something? I don't know.
Abyssal chicken?
Just because you're a
Love
coward
Do
doesn't
those
mean
abyssal
that
chickens
everyone has.
hate Mondays?
I'm going to fucking kill a god today.
Just
I'd
like
like to see you try. As you
honestly,
see
it
him
would
raise
be
up his
entertaining.
hand and basically
wait,
begin
no,
to
I
force choke you.
No.
Oh my god. But John's not here. Though. How is this happening?
Yeah, where are we?
Can I respond?
Like
John's
they're
just
communicating telepathically or something.
Telepathic. Oh my god, it's the Force. The
Like
Force.
someone just he just suddenly gets choked out while he was walking down the street.
You good,
Oh
bro?
my
He
god.
like falls
I was
over
like, what
on
the
his
fuck?
so
Hey,
foams in the
hey,
mouth.
tentacles, you good?
Tentacles, you
Oh
Just like I always find it funny when he does that. It's like the Homer Simpson guy you're talking about.
good?
I'll do it to you gladly, Damien.
I'm just like shutting up now.
And with that, he just pulls John into the room.
Oh.
You're going through the entry trial and then the redemption trial, and if you pass, you're free to go. All right?
And if I don't pass?
Well, then you're stuck
You
here
die.
forever, and I'll turn you into a squid and eat you for dinner.
I don't think exactly you'd want to eat me. I don't think you know what this is.
He casts polymorph and turns you into a squid.
Ah, no!
It's just like, oh, those are the special ones that are farmed. Ooh, that's gonna be net. Can I
As you
share
begin
the
to
phone
hang him over your head and opens his mouth.
Oh my
And you
god.
see his entire body begin to turn into a dragon as he begins to
Holy
just slowly lower the squid into his mouth.
I wanna give a look to Lyra. I wanna give a look to Lyra that's like, what the fuck is happening right now?
Did I mention Bahamut's a dragon god?
John is
No,
like,
you didn't, but I know.
His name's fucking Bahamut. You sing the praises of the god. Like, even if you praise her, he. What?
Shut
Oh
up!
my god, Damien's just pissed by your lack of overall
God, it's
knowledge
like-
and focus on
Well,
Lyra. Just like,
Damien, to be fair, I and the rest of the Karius are from a different pantheon, so it's reasonable to assume that Lannis might not necessarily worship certain other pantheons and not might be familiar with it.
Damien's just like.
Why does this
Great
feel like a
book.
divorce?
I am more of a fucking pirate than a religious
Please
kid,
just
okay?
stop this maniac from eating me.
No!
I'm just like,
I don't like
oh
you!
yeah, you're. Damien's just like, oh yeah, we should probably make him to calamari first. You just see a sun summon bolt. Basically, the way that it would work is like, as Bahamut's lowering you, it would lower you into a sun that would cook you, and then he would eat you.
During this, can I be like listening to all this? In fact, I can just pick up wind.
Let's assume that you guys just saw Bahamut
Yeah, you
storm
guys
into
just
this random
kind of
room.
slowly follow Damien and are just watching from like behind a stone. or something.
Can I start like
Wait,
praying to She Who Invites?
All right, then go ahead.
She's another greater deity.
But yeah, and then slowly he's like, this calamari doesn't even taste good. As you see him polymorph you back into a thing. Now that you know we're serious and will gladly kill you, I suggest that you actually get on with your entry trial.
Okay. Where do I even go though?
It's
What have
like,
you done?
Oh
Just like,
shit, is that a
Dad,
wizard?
Grandpa, do you want me to just like
A wizard
put
or a
them to an
lizard?
interview? Because actually, I forgot. I kind of have a date with Soren, so I gotta like. I'll be back in maybe
You got a date?
30.
Wow, you get
30.
bitches? You get bitches?
He literally has two
Turns-
children.
turns-
What the fuck?
Turns out.
No, but
You
I'm,
don't
I'm
need
saying that 'cause
bitches to
I
have
do actually have
children.
I do actually have to go for 30 minutes.
Fair point. Oh, all right then. He just
Yeah, no,
sighs.
I have to go.
He's like, you know what? I'll leave them with Ender. As
Wait.
he
Just like-
basically
Wait,
Ender?
wait,
Really? You
Ender?
think that he's the
Ender.
Ender.
oh.
as you see him,
Enderman?
basically his eyes begin to turn black as he begins to cast some necrotics as he forms a sentient skull.
Not you!
Just like
As it begins to
Oh no!
Ender, what's going on?
Anyone?
Oh,
but-
Ender, I missed
you're
you.
seriously
I want
going
to shoot him with a ray of frost.
Hey.
Shoot him with
Like
ray of
you
frost.
trust them?
Ray of frost.
You trust them with that thing?
Shoot it with
Ender
ray of
is quite
frost.
highly intelligent, just simply can't
Hey,
communicate
Ender.
it.
Shoot it with
was
ray
a
of frost.
Nancy's. Or well, one of his brothers. point is, you seriously trust? Okay, you know what? Oh God, I will
That's
try
a
to
lot
get
of
back
talk.
as soon as possible.
Hey,
I will
That's
try to
a
get
lot
back
of
to you as
talk
soon as
for a
possible.
man with a small cock.
Hey, Damien.
No, take your time.
Hey,
Yeah.
Damien, I'm gonna say this for a bit of drama and a bit of foreshadowing. That's a lot of courage coming from someone who tried to don the mask himself. As you begin to freeze and slow down.
Just like,
Wait, before Damien.
I've already paid for that sim.
Oh man, this
Bahamut, you
is.
don't need to.
Aw, this is sad.
You just see,
All right,
you just see him fucking sigh and then just go off. And you just see a golden flash and he disappears. Oh.
No. Before he leaves, I want to discreetly give him bardic inspiration for his date. Because I do look up to him, and I do think he's cool, and yeah, I do that.
The thing
And
is,
yeah,
I'm just the awful thing is like I'm just going home, and the awful thing is that the system is actually going to leave for a camp where they won't have their phone for a while. So it is very much L, but thank you.
Well, good luck to you, fine sir.
yeah, I gave you bardic inspiration for that.
Go on your date.
If I could, I would. But good luck.
Godspeed, Jay. We'll see you.
Godspeed.
Yeah, I'll be back in like half an hour, maybe. Half an hour.
Godspeed.
Wait, Jay, isn't System here in North Carolina?
It's okay. You can hunt them down. All right.
Godspeed.
Anyways,
can I shoot down Ender?
Hey guys, it's me, Ender.
I'm shooting him down. I'm shooting him down. I'm shooting him down. I'm
I
hitting him with a rare
No,
frost.
no.
I just broke down and say, no, leave it to me. And just stabs him like, yep.
we don't.
You
like
try and stab him as he just flies away. Bahamut looks at this and is like, "You had to scare her off the skull that quickly." Oh, Jesus.
We've already had to. Excuse me, sir. I'm going to swear right now. We've already had to deal with that fucker once today. God bullshit. I can deal with that, but not that fucker. Not again.
I can't.
Can I ask?
John like raises his hand.
Yo.
Why does everyone hate that skin?
Because
He's
it's
loud,
annoying.
Oh, I
and
like
just
him.
not useful.
Come on, the child
He
likes
showed
him.
me.
That's a rabbit,
I
not a
didn't
child.
want to see that.
That's a
have
rabbit,
some
not a
mercy
child.
to the rabbit.
He's just now that Damien's gone, Ender's gone. He's like, I guess you're gonna have to find a new mentor.
Can I request a mentor?
Be our mentor.
And as I said, I am the all-father of all fucking gods. Do I look like I have the time to deal with this? I'm already behind schedule looking after your sorry
Okay,
asses.
old man, it was a joke. Take a joke, boomer.
My apologies.
I will smite you from existence.
No, you won't.
Could we just grab... Hey, Lannis.
He walks up to you
Lannis,
as
can
you
we just
begin to
grab
feel him
yours?
staring down at you.
Jesus Christ.
Try me, bitch.
Can I?
You see all your golden runes
Play with fire.
begin to dematerialize.
Okay, no,
As you begin to fall through...
humor.
No, I want to describe this.
Oh no.
As you begin to fall through the clouds, your color is gone. As you are falling thousands of feet down, you are going to land directly on ground.
Well, this is one way to die, I guess.
You see Bahamut just laying backwards as he's falling, looking at you, because he can fly himself, so he doesn't really give a shit.
I hate.
Not so tough without flight, are you?
I didn't even know I had flight, to be honest. But no, you're right. That's a good point.
So, what is it? Do I get my apology?
Sorry. Damn. Okay.
As he shapeshifts into a dragon, picks you up, and then flies you back up as you materialize back into your god form, and you're kind of in the middle of the city. And then he turns back into Bahamut, and you kind of just have your golden color again. And you don't fall through the clouds this time. As he walks you back, and is like, alright, I don't have the time. Looks to Lyra and just says, managing the North Star isn't that busy, is it? Looks at fucking Bahamut like, are you fucking kidding me? Managing the North Star, you're telling me takes no time. How daft are you?
You daft cunt.
That's your territory. Go figure it out. and just looks at Lannis, and she's hesitant to become the mentor. Lannis, do you make any faces or anything to try and convince her to stay?
Puppy face. puppy stare. Do I roll charisma?
Sure, roll me a charisma.
Let me get.
Give yourself inspiration.
I give
I have
myself
+4 in charisma. I think I'll be fine. 20, natural 20! Natural 20! Woo!
She looks at you and your adorable face and sighs and says, I suppose I could mentor for them whilst Damien is out. And says, great, alright, so everything's in order. I can finally leave. Good luck with your trials, good luck with your blessings. I'm gonna head out. As you see him just walk away and then slowly phase out.
I want to whisper old man. That's his name.
You are, I was thinking.
That is his name. I am calling him old man. I don't care. He's my grandpa and that's his name.
You fall through the clouds again.
No!
I'm joking.
He's just a biscuit. What did you say?
Tola just gives Lyra a thumbs up, just like, thanks.
Did you just grab me? Like, you see me start to fall and you just go, no!
Yeah, I'm grabbing you, don't worry about it. It just puts you under my shoulder. Okay, little man, let's do this.
I am. This man does not like being called out on his age, does he?
Oh,
well, yeah, he's very self-conscious about his age.
Yeah, he's a grandpa, so he's gonna
Look,
have to get...
He's a grandpa, you're underneath my arm. There's no difference between us.
After a couple million years, he feels kind of self-conscious about his age.
Can like the spirit like talk come out like the Kami just saying, well, he is old, but he's not as old as me.
Fair point. Well, actually, no, he is the oldest creature of all.
Wow.
We're
having a power debate over how old a god is. Can we just get going to this trial? Oh my god.
Alright then, Lyra just walks all of you over, I guess. You see several, you could think Colosseums, and you can see like different creatures flying out. You see snakes, dragons, even a fucking Tarrasque at some point, as you see shots of arcane energy, weapons being thrown everywhere, as you see massive fights breaking out. But they're all contained within these Colosseums. As you see one center Colosseum with celestial signs written on it, say, the entry trial. 76. Silence. Thank you. I said silence.
Silence. Thank you.
Thank you. Alright. So yeah, you see several Colosseums with people fighting, different monsters being slain, you see weapons being thrown around, magic, whatever. And you see a couple Colosseums in kind of the center area with signs that say, in Celestial, the entry trials. And this is basically where all of you have to go. Lyra kind of explains to you a couple things, mostly just the fact that for you to go through to any other further trials, you must first face the entry trial. Arguably one of the easiest of the few that there are.
Easy, right? Easy.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah.
Easy, yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing
Easy,
easy.
yeah. Nothing
Yeah.
too.
To be fair, I believe the final trial you are fighting against a full god.
Oh, that's good to know. Yeah.
No.
God? Does it relate to our religions?
Why do I feel like it's
Not
just
religious.
gonna be Damien?
I imagine.
Oh, I assure you, there are much worse things for you to fight.
Yeah, I know, but we already know how he
I can
is,
think
so...
of it. I can think of a few. Is one she who invites?
How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What was that?
Was it the one she who invites?
Who the hell is that?
Perhaps.
What the fuck words are you even saying?
She who invites
What are
is a creator deity who also was a goddess of death.
Oh.
Oh!
Perhaps.
The fuck are you
Though
even
that is not
saying,
for me
bro,
to tell
though? Like,
I just think I would like
You
to go there.
nice.
They're there.
Alrighty! And with that,
I
Guess
thought
what time
Ender
it
was
is?
back for a second there. My god. Go away.
Imagine.
Blue, my buddy, pal.
What?
Did I get a
What?
blessing?
No, you did not get a blessing. You're fucking.
That day.
You're
Hey, I
abyssal
already gave
Christian.
you a blessing outside of the session.
What?
You do realize like 5 of your abilities are homebrew, right?
Oh yeah, fair.
Imagine.
We'll say your abyssal chicken is your, you know.
Your blessing.
Your blessing
Yeah.
is an abyssal chicken.
Nah, no. I'll let you guys see what.
Does that
there's
mean you're
not
just
one.
useless? Because chickens are useless sometimes.
Yeah, basically.
Oh
No,
no,
actually-
they have a
Oh,
lot of
boy.
really powerful powers. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna tell you.
Fuck you.
She can do a lot of shit. Well,
How many
he-
are there? Ooh, there's 6 of them. Cool. Alrighty,
Oh,
let's get into this.
there's almost enough for
Yes.
all of us to have one exactly. Yay.
Oh yeah.
There's
Yeah.
actually.
It's strange that is.
Wait, there is enough, and then we
yes.
can share the last. Yo.
Yeah.
Guys,
No.
before we start fighting, can you guys watch me release this little man?
Alright, sure.
We're gonna release this little man back to his rock.
Bye bye, little man.
Go back to the
Inside
rock.
Yay.
Yay.
Wait, oh, this is gonna be.
What do you mean, Blue? Tell us.
Tell you, because this is the encounter I'm talking about. That's gonna
Bro.
look fun. My goodness, those look so cool.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Yes.
I have a terrible feeling.
Is it
about this.
entirely battling too? I hope there's puzzles. Little Man likes puzzles.
I'm mostly for fighting.
Did you just say boo?
Only for not dying.
Am I getting
Oh.
booed for liking puzzles? I'm just a little
Nice.
man.
Do you like to use
Little
your
baby
brain?
man, little
Oh yeah.
baby.
Oh yeah. Do I?
Little baby man.
I'm just a little baby
Do I-
man, but I'm
Do
a
I
smart
get?
one.
Do I get
Little
my
baby,
health
little
back
baby
to match?
man.
Yeah.
So what are we doing? Because I'm a little confused. Because there's no
Oh
fighting.
yeah. So you're taken into the Coliseum that's written entry trial. Alrighty. As she looks towards all of you and begins tapping each of your heads as you begin to see your abilities pass through you. Alright, an intellect, musician, of course, barbarian, rogue, and she looks to the.
An
And then she
Ellis.
looks to the. She looks to the John and is like, whatever the fuck you are. And then begins basically. You begin to see kind of these wisps of energy that are coded to your own colors begin to fuse together into this singular white orb. As you see this basically small tray with many different kinds of white orbs get pulled out, and she begins to fuse them all together. And then finally, she takes this essentially vial with this black liquid inside of it
Ew.
and pours it onto the orb. As it begins to stain with this dark, this almost viridescent color.
Ew.
I don't
And
think
then
I would.
finally she places it into a chute that sucks up the ball. And then you begin
Shit,
to
it sucks up the ball?
Yeah, it does. And so the
Oh,
Colosseum
Whoa, it
begins to
sucks it?
rearrange itself. As you see a massive maze begin to form.
Uh-huh.
I like
Guys,
mazes.
maze run a time.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
It's coming from my
It's like
mic
I
'cause
hate them because I get so lost.
Oh,
Just stick to
Can
the
I-
right.
Can I just
Oh,
say
left.
something though? Being an
Oh, go for it.
aphantasiac. Oh my god. Me and puzzles and me and like mazes do not go well together. To the point where, like, if you told me directions to go somewhere, I would take like 10 attempts just to even get close.
Oh,
God.
this isn't a normal maze. Getting out of it isn't really the main objective.
Oh, surviving it. Cool.
Yeah.
Survive the maze.
This is some
Okay.
backroom shit. Anyways.
Back
Oh my
rooms,
god,
yay!
no, where's the background?
Never mind, I like
That's
this.
funny. Actually, the creatures do kind of look like something from the backrooms. Anyways,
I like this now.
I'll leave you with that. You're put into this. You are put into the Colosseum. No longer this wonderful architecture, but instead this grungy stone walls all around you. They go up about 50 feet high. You can barely see anything above, except now this once beautiful sky coated with sunlight, now this dark, stormy area. If you've ever seen like the final scene from Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, you can kind of imagine that kind of atmosphere.
Gunky.
This dark, grungy area. And you begin to hear the hissing of some kind of creature.
Oh god.
Oh,
Oh no.
if you have made that and you were lying to me earlier, I hate you, Brie.
Can I?
Lyra passes each of you this kind of mechanical object and gets you all to turn them as they form these mechanical torches and says, "You might not want to let too much dark get to you." And says, "I suggest you hold those torches close to your bodies." And with that, the trial begins.
Woo! Trial begins.
Alrighty, guys.
What would like to do?
Okay, I
Wait,
want.
are you
I
guys
want.
blue?
We'll go with
Are you
Hux.
able to see the map?
Oh, there's no map.
There's no map.
The map doesn't.
Is there like no picture of the place?
Here, I'll send you a picture of it.
Yeah, can we look at it?
Hux, what you want to do?
Well, I would like to cast. Oh my god, I would like to cast something.
What is something?
Oh,
It's
right.
something.
Okay. Roll me D100.
You told me about
Oh,
me
it's
go
Roll me
roll.
a D-
oh, it's random magic. Okay.
It's something. Why did
Mad
I
Mage,
close
right?
all my tabs? I'm an idiot. Sorry.
Oh, by the way, I am sending the maze. 76. Oh my god.
Please go inside. Stop moving around.
Why do you
Okay.
think I've got them muted? Like on my end, I'm streaming, man.
I know.
Like
I rolled a 24.
All right. What does it say?
A silver
wait.
circlet.
Ooh.
Ooh.
All right. Do you want me to describe it at all, or
Yeah.
I'm just laughing now? All right. You basically say, "Oh, check out this new spell I've learned, guys," and say, "Okay," and you begin muttering, "Map, map, 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 map," as you begin to see materializing around your wrist a silver circlet, and you're like, "What is this? From another dead body?" Ugh. Do you chuck it away?
Huh? I just put it on, man. I'm not gonna
Oh,
waste
okay.
it.
can I
Probably-
investigate it? Can I investigate it?
All right, go ahead.
Yay!
I don't think there's much to see, man. It's just a silver circlet.
Turns out it's like the most magical object
Oh
you
shit!
can find.
Oh shit!
What did you roll?
Investigation is +7. That's a dirty 26.
All right, Dirty 26, you roll that, and basically, you get the gist that it's just a normal item. It's worth about 50 gold pieces,
Bliss.
and it doesn't have any. It doesn't have any specific magical properties, but you can tell it's been brought here via magic, so you can kind of guess what Hux's new spell is.
He just flicks it and then just goes, "That's lame," and then just starts like walking.
76, what do you want to do?
You know I have it.
Flicked.
They didn't flick anything. I have it on.
No, he flicks
Oh,
the circlet, dumbass.
Yeah, but I'm wearing it.
If you're wearing it, I can still flick it.
Well, can I still look at it? See what it does? Also,
They
I can't
rolled
roll.
literally
We
Oh,
already-
nothing.
We rolled a
can't-
26 in investigation.
It was a
I
26,
don't know. I didn't
my
know
guy.
that, man.
Well, yeah, point is, it's a 26.
It's just
It's
a
fucking
silver
normal.
circlet. There's nothing.
All right. Well, I guess
That's
I
why
go
he
forward.
just flicks it and just goes forward.
Alrighty.
I know. I'm getting it, mother.
Motherfucker.
Alright.
I'm throwing them down here
Alright,
quite
and
fast.
with that, we proceed forward.
Let's go.
Woo.
Can I you know when you said armor, did you say about orbs, right?
Pardon?
He did
Did
say
you say the
orbs.
orbs glow on my armor, right?
Yeah, they do.
Ooh,
Can
extra
they
light.
be used as a torch?
Yeah, they shed light for 10 feet.
Not 10 feet.
Yeah. Can use, I have,
That's better than nothing.
I have
Yeah.
dancing lights. I forgot
Dancing
about
lights is
Just
not going to help.
make my
at all.
orbs dance.
that.
Like,
It doesn't
Oh,
make
yeah.
light.
Oh yeah, I can use my artificer stuff to make an object glow.
You guys
just
literally
make me
have
go.
torchlights. You literally don't
I
need
know, we
anything.
want
he
extra
needs
light
torches.
just to make sure the cursed darkness doesn't get to us.
I don't need a torch. Does anyone want a torch?
Keep it,
I mean,
dude.
you know what you could do?
Torches. I want to.
You know what I'll... Hey, Float, you know what I'll let you do?
Oh, me?
If you collect everyone's torches,
Yeah.
I'll let you create a homebrew floodlight.
Sick. I want to do that.
And
Shine it at me.
Yeah.
I don't need it. Here you go.
He just points at his like torch and just goes, "Hey guys, I've got an
Alright.
idea. Can I put all of ours together? I got an idea."
Hey,
So
Float, I
I
have a
could
bit of an
use
idea.
dancing
Go
lights to
on.
make.
Go on. Go on.
Would you be willing to spend a spell slot of your highest level?
What is my highest level? Ooh, my highest level is 3rd. That hurts.
Are you willing to get rid of it?
As long as we get a
Do
long
I
rest
really-
after this, sure.
Yes.
Hey,
The
Alright.
only thing
do I
I
have
would
any
really
spells?
use is unearthly chains.
Yeah, we need long rest.
Yeah, we do.
You're slowly forming this. You're slowly. Basically, I'll describe it like this. You're slowly accumulating all these torches and begin to take out the bulbs, readjust them, meld the glass together, rewiring the circuits, adding a bit of magic into it. All this kind of fascinating stuff as you're kind of reliving the kind of artificer abilities you once were trying to learn in a Cerulean house, now coming back to you. As slowly you begin to create something both useful but lethal.
Did I make a cool weapon?
I'm gonna say you pull out an old, let's say, gun that you have lying around. You begin to take it apart, pulling out the gunpowder and then the trigger firing mechanisms. You begin to study.
What the hell is he doing?
You begin to study the mechanisms, and then you begin to study the mechanisms and understand how it works. You begin to pull out substitutes, craft other ones. Hell, you might even talk to Alanis to pull in something for you, just out of homebrew sake and flavor. And so
Give me
you
your
begin to
shit.
slowly, yeah, exactly. And you begin to slowly recreate that
Could I
same
use the
fire
circlet?
mechanism.
Could I use the
on a-
circlet that he just
Sure.
got? Yeah!
And you begin to create this essentially much larger scale version of the firing mechanism from the pistol. As you've created, let me roll, a light cannon.
Yes!
It is a one-time use object that sheds light for 30 feet, and it is a one-use object for its attack, which deals 60-10 radiant damage.
Damn.
60-10?
Son.
He just...
The problem with that...
He just holds it and just goes... Oh, hell
Oh
yeah.
no, this thing is on wheels. This thing is on
Oh,
wheels.
fuck yeah.
Why did you make something that big? We just needed a light. That was
The
like
only
a
problem with
little
that
more
is
efficient.
can it light while we're walking still?
Oh yeah, it lights while
It's
you're
on
walking.
wheels.
Okay, I wasn't sure if it only lights when you shoot it, because that'd be really annoying that we can't have light.
Oh no, you
Until
still
we
have the
need it.
lights, but it's just the fact that it can fire off a much bigger blast of light. Anyways, in the directions that you're no longer heading.
I'll use my, like, claw hand to drag it along. Don't worry about it, guys.
Yeah. Okay, thanks.
What's that do? Oh.
You got
The
called.
DM is gone.
DM has been called over.
DM has gone.
The DM
It's okay,
is gone.
D&D isn't over. I just had to speak. I just had to discuss with Mother Blue. Anyways,
I was about to say, the
back to
DM is
D&D.
gone. Crab rave.
Crab rave. Anyways, back to D&D. Yeah.
I got a cannon!
Yes, you do in fact have a light cannon. Oh yeah, you can see like there's, because you're able to see through darkness, so you ain't got no difficulty.
Yeah.
Wait, I can see in a bit of darkness, can't I? Unless
Okay,
it's
then you don't even need the light in first place.
I'm an elf.
Point is, both of you can see in the darkness.
True, I'm an elf.
Listen, I made
Oh,
it.
wait,
I made it
second.
for myself and Elnish. Shut up.
But wait, we didn't say that what you made was useless. We were just realizing that us two were being dumb.
I know, but I made a cool thing.
Yeah.
Shush.
If you
Yes,
want,
it is cool.
if you want
It is
an
very
idea
cool.
of how big it is, It is basically a wheelbarrow.
I was imagining like those cannons in like Clash Royale, you know, the moving ones.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I imagine it as.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I
you're
love it.
just pushing this around now. And I'm gonna say this. John, would you say that you're kind of behind everyone else?
I'd say I'm behind you.
Oh, we are gonna get stabbed.
I'm gonna say that
John's
you begin
gonna
to
get stabbed.
you begin to sense this feeling that as light slowly leaves the other areas, you can feel the darkness almost creeping up behind you.
Oh god.
Oh, I hate that.
Now I kind of wish I was in my spring or summer.
I want to summon a few of my chickens.
As you begin to sense that something is watching you,
Ugh.
a creature that you're familiar with.
Oh.
We are
It's
being
a
watched
beholder.
by something.
Oh fuck! Why did? Oh no.
The what?
I think.
Where?
There is
Oh,
something
is this-
behind us or in front of us watching.
All
I
around
mean,
us.
yeah,
then you mean.
obviously there's something in
I mean,
here, or else Lyra
yes,
wouldn't have said
obviously.
to stay
But
close
it
to
is-
the light.
It's something that I recognize, meaning it's probably from, well, the Underdark. Or the
Uh-oh.
Abyss,
Don't
or
you
where
know what it is?
Hey,
No.
What?
I'm gonna say this. The light that you guys are producing casts this extremely long shadow of the party. But not just, of course, this very bright light, but slowly you begin to notice the shadows stretch further and further and further and further, beyond what should be physically possible. Sure, this is a land of
Oh
gods,
god.
but this doesn't feel right. As you all begin to stand still, John, you begin to sense the
John's gonna get
shadows are moving.
snatched.
That the shadows are moving.
This is some sort of shadow creature.
As materializing behind you is a living shadow.
Oh.
Shit.
Not just one, but two of them. I'd like everybody to roll me some initiative, baby!
You can hear the grin on
Initiative, hold
Blue's
on.
face when he
What's
yells
initiative?
that.
17.
Plus 2 initiative.
17.
So
What is
Initiative's
my-
28.
I have a 17, 19.
I
Cool.
didn't put in any
One!
modifier onto it.
10.
I got a nat
Initiative.
1 plus 1. So
Wait,
2.
do you
Initiative
put
is
your
28.
proficiency bonus, right? You put your proficiency bonus.
You put your
No.
initiative.
You put
Dexterity.
your initiative.
Yeah.
As well as the...
That's
I
not
got my brain.
proficiency.
My
It's not
brain's dead,
proficiency.
sorry. My brain's dead, so...
Isn't your brain
Okay,
always dead next?
Just
Yeah.
look at your
Wow, I
character
rolled
sheet.
two. I just rolled
Yes.
220 for both of the creatures. Wait, there's only one. Never mind. One is
Oh.
I rolled 18.
So your initiative past the 28 though?
I have a 19.
All right. Okay, so what did everyone roll?
Hi, Mark.
28.
Hi,
I
Mark.
got
Mark,
I got a nat 1.
Howdy. I have a 19.
I got a
Okay,
nat
Float,
1.
what did you
I'm
roll?
putting in no mic.
A nat 1.
No.
Your bonuses?
Plus 1. 2.
Wow. Okay.
I did dog shit.
Wow. That's beautiful of you.
That's the cost of me making a cool weapon. I roll super
Oh,
shit.
initiative is plus 4.
You used everything.
So,
for the-
so I got 21.
Or
Yeah, I was too focused on basking in the excellence of my
76, roll me.
cool ass.
76 roll me. Dex, the initiative. Fucking
They said
I already
19.
said it's 19.
cool. Sorry, I'm kind of deaf and kind of thinking about
A
several
lot
people.
of numbers.
Sorry. Yeah, I'm not good with numbers.
I
Okay,
thought you
lots of
were. You're a
numbers.
DM.
Write, guys, write down your initiative in no mic.
I just
Like,
did, bro.
I know, bro. You're not the only one in the VC.
How the hell
Right,
did you
I
get
forgot
28?
myself.
Alrighty, that's the whole initiative order. Alrighty. And with that, Cam, when you're a dancing cake, get
I
first.
go first? No way.
Yes,
Oh my
go
god, that
first. It's
never
crazy, bro.
happens. What do I
It's
do?
almost like you're a bunny that's really fast.
Oh my god.
It's almost like
Okay, so can we
rabbit.
see the thing?
Nice
They're
cock, bro.
literally the
Nice.
exact
Nice cock.
Cock.
Nice cock,
Alright, so
bro.
what would you like to do, Elnis?
Can we? I need to see the situation. Can we see the guy?
Alright, I'm
or
gonna
what's
paint
going
this image for you. Basically, these are very narrow walls. Whilst
Oh my
big,
fucking
they're
God.
still narrow in size, just very tall. You see, your guys are basically just piled up in front. I'll say that, Elnis, you're kind of in the front, or maybe second. And the shadow is right behind John, who's all the way in the back.
on? I know what I'm doing.
I'll say you can absolutely jump over them. No need for a
I was
check.
gonna say that. I was gonna say jump over them.
Boing boing, bitch.
I'm gonna jump up. Wait. So what does the creature look like that we're fighting?
The creature is quite literally a shadow. You could think of
It is
basically
literally
a
our
black
shadows.
sheep.
Attack them.
You could think of it as essentially a black sheep being strewn by some kind of figure.
Okay. How tall is it? Is it big?
Oh my God, Drake.
He's
Cool,
a medium
Drake.
creature, though definitely on the taller side. So you could think probably somewhere 8
Average
feet or
human?
something.
Oh, that's big. Never mind.
Oh,
Pardon?
that's a big
Yeah.
boy. That's
Yeah,
a big
I told you, they're
boy.
stretched shadows.
What I'm gonna do is I'm
Basically,
gonna
he's
jump
the
up.
maximum height of a medium creature. What was that?
I'm gonna jump up, kick off the
Yeah.
wall, and kick straight towards it.
Alrighty, roll to hit, I suppose.
Don't get too
17.
much out of the light, though. That's kind of dangerous.
17.
What did you hit?
17.
I'm gonna say that hits. 17?
17.
Alright, 17. Alright, that hits. Roll me some damage.
Whoa,
That's 6 damage for that one. Then I'm gonna
6
do...
damage for that one?
I'm gonna do... Where is it? That's my action. I'm gonna do Flurry of Blows as well. Hold on. I need to read this shit. Flurry of Blows. I'm sorry.
Ooh, where do I find my spells up? Where are my spells?
On a sheet.
Penis.
My God, Drake!
76, just mute.
Bonus action.
Just mute,
I was
my
trying
God.
to ask a fucking question when he froze.
And it's on your sheet.
Man, chat must be loving 76's cock, to be fair.
Oh my fucking
Chat is
God,
silent.
Shut up.
Chat is silent.
Shut the fuck up.
Does a 13 hit?
Pardon?
13 hit.
A 13 does hit, actually.
Whoa.
Okay, I assume a 9 doesn't hit, right?
Where the fuck are my
9 doesn't
spells?
hit.
I did Flurry of Blows, so I got a 9 and a 13, so I'm gonna roll damage with the 13. Another 9 damage on top of that 6.
Alright, so...
Bitch.
Alright, so that's in total 15 damage?
Yes.
I'm fucking stupid. So
Alrighty. Do you mind if I describe it?
Go ahead. I kicked off the wall, and that's all I got.
Alrighty. So I'm gonna say this. Time to get into the DM mode, get the descriptions going. You're just punching them, right?
A punch or a kick, either's fine. I like to
Alrighty.
think that I kicked off the wall and then kicked him in the face.
Alright.
Yes.
So naturally, as probably, you know, one of the most aware and one of the fastest to act of the party, your ears, I just imagine, just spring up as you hear the shadows begin to rise and begin to take a swing at John. And you're like, okay, fuck that. As you kind of squat and then kick up and then kick against the wall several times. And you begin to see the walls fall accordingly as they begin to shift over, creating this more wider area that would be better suited for combat, as clearly this maze is alive to kind of serve the trial.
Ew.
As you begin to see jump towards the shadow, and suddenly your fist and your legs begin to glow this even brighter hot pink as flames begin to spew everywhere as you strike straight through the shadow. It's burning now. It's almost dead, but not quite.
Oh, you
as you
really
begin to hear it
completely-
scream and shriek.
You nearly destroyed that in one turn. Cam, you could have.
If I hit the 9, if I hit with the 9, I probably could have killed him.
Cam, you.
You probably could have, honestly. And
Is he
Elnis's
screaming?
eyes are now glowing with this pink fire.
So cool.
Let's
Alrighty.
not challenge Elnis to
Okay.
shit.
Yeah.
Next, you want to attack your shadow real quick?
Yes, I do want to attack my shadow.
What is this, Persona?
Oh my god, my shadow!
Cue artificial initiative intro.
Am I allowed
Anyways.
to make a really racist joke?
No!
No! No!
No.
It's funny. Come on.
No, racist
Especially
joke.
when someone's streaming.
Dude, I'm
He's
streaming!
Or again, I don't think that I think it's a problem even when you're not streaming, but
Yeah!
sure.
Yeah, but it's even worse when you
Yeah,
are streaming.
I would be the one getting
And when you
cancelled,
know-
not you.
Wait, 76, you know that Flo is streaming.
Yeah,
That's
I
it.
stream
And
all
you
of
still
these,
go on
man.
and say that.
I'm muting the cum lizard. I thought I made it aware that we were streaming. Anyways.
You did.
I
we all did.
always stream this. Fuck.
Alright, back to D&D. No need to think about that. Alright. So next, what you want to do? You want to attack the shadow?
Yes, I do want to attack the shadow.
Please pull a Persona and rip its face off.
I wish, but I don't have that ability.
Aw.
I would like first to just have like the speed that I have, which is 73 more speed. I've
Cool.
already ahead of
You
time.
have a lot of speed, my guy. You speed.
Yeah. Speedy bar. Of
Speedy
course, I
bar!
want to use the bit.
Speedy boy.
I'm probably using the ability which I've got from the.
ODM gear?
I know I'm not using it for ODM gear. Being able to run moors.
Alright, you don't need your full movement speed, so roll me 3 d20s for hitting.
Really, is that what I need to do for that? I think I do.
Yeah, because
Really
it's free hits, my guy.
That's 4.
Yeah.
34, 10, 19, 5.
Alright. Got it. And now roll your damage.
Damage. How do I calculate damage with this?
2d6s and 1d8.
2d6s. Oh, great, they're crap. 3 and 2.
That was the most
And
British
1d8.
way I've ever heard you say, "Oh, great, that's crap."
And that's an 8!
Alright. Well, I mean, you don't really need that much. Anyways, you look as Elnis just jumps over your head, and you're like, how the hell does she keep doing that? As you just casually pull one of the levers, as grappling hooks go to the now moving walls, and you're like, well, this is new. But because, Gigabrain, you're like, okay, yeah, I can figure this out. Pulls the levers again. As you're pulled, and even as the walls are moving, you're still able to aim your trajectory directly at the shadow. You pull out the blades, and you don't even need to kick it at this point, as you just slash through it.
That's
And you rip Shadows itself. And this guy's dead.
you ripped the ass.
Where is it?
You rip the Shadows. As you begin to hear the shrilling and shrieking, different souls begin to screech out, and yeah.
So cool. Let's do it again.
That's crazy that you should mention that. As the room around you begins to become more dark, and the shadows go, and the clouds go from this kind of dark to just full-on black, as many other shadows are cast around you.
Yes.
Specifically 6 of them. And I'm gonna have to roll for all of them now. Give me a second.
Are we rolling initiative or keeping it?
You keep your initiative, since these are new creatures.
Oh my god, I just got an idea of how to deal with this. Oh my god, I need to know what I've got.
I rolled 2 nat 20s there. What the fuck?
Bro,
Killing
stop!
it.
Just stop! Just stop rolling.
We're on that 20s on initiative, but nothing else.
I have not rolled a second nat 20. This is not good. I don't like this.
Maybe you should get some maidens then. 12.
Oh, any
How am I
maidens?
supposed to deal with this?
I don't know, man. You just do.
Any wenches, am I right?
No maidens?
No meetings? Woo woo.
No maidens?
Y'all, shut.
No maid? No maidens?
No maidens, like no sanity. Go
No
outside.
We'll just go on to the next person. All right, I'll unserver mute 76 and ask her what she wants to do. What does John want to do? Come on, this is your time to shine.
Oh! Dad is Chaos Bolt.
Chaos?
Do you want me to get out the description for you?
Yeah.
Give me a second.
That doof doof sounded like my dad
Opens
yelling.
it up.
Imagine.
Give me a second, okay? Float, it's me, your father. I finally come home after all these years.
So much better than
Father?
the actual. Amazing.
I just know how on TikTok they
Already.
have like different sound, like audio, like
Yeah.
We
So
gotta
you
make
wanna do this?
We gotta make an audio of Blue just
Will I
going,
be able to
It's
summon my
no. Sounds like he sounds like the rocket voice bite thing, where you can choose like a voice.
Oh
letters.
my god, you're right.
Oh
Sounds
my
like the
god, oh
rocket.
my god.
Anyways, you can keep going now. I just had to bring that up.
Alrighty.
Thank you, big brother.
Alright, 76. I'm gonna need you to roll to hit on one of the creatures.
Wait.
Yeah?
Am I able to summon my hound after?
No. You take one action or the other. I do suggest doing Chaos Bolt.
Okay.
Alright then, roll to hit. D20 plus your Charisma modifier, I think? Yeah, Charisma.
Charisma is where?
It should say plus, it should be of like a +7 or something. Check what your spell attack modifier is.
+5 and then roll. I got a
Okay,
6.
so it's... You rolled a 6?
So 6 plus 5. That is 11.
Yeah, but you also have your proficiency bonus, which you didn't have. Point is, you do hit. Now, roll me 2d8 plus 1d6.
2d8 and 1d6.
Yep.
A 5 and a 12.
Alright. I'm guessing... Wait, what did you roll on each d8?
The d8s, I got 2 6s, and then the d... Wait, what did I get? Let me look. I got on the d8.
Oh my goodness,
2
this is
6s,
so good. Oh my
and
god,
then
I've been waiting
1
for this.
5.
Oh
2
my
6s
god.
and 1 5.
Okay, so anyways, so in total, that's how much damage? That's 17, right? Yeah, that's 17, okay. Noted. Now, I want you to roll all that again.
How many times?
Well, because you rolled 2 d8s on the same number, that means you get to roll again.
2 d8s. A 4 and a 2, so it's a 6.
No, you need to make a attack roll again.
Wait, attack?
Yeah.
Oh, so it's like, if you get the same thing again, it's like Monopoly rules. Gotta do the same shit again or go to jail. Right?
Yeah.
That's
Kinda
the
like
best way I can think of explaining it.
I don't even know what that is.
Well, what did you roll?
Got a 4 and a 2.
No, roll me a d20.
Oh, 10.
Alright, that hits. Roll me your d8s and your d6 again.
d8 and d6. That is 6 and 2, so 8 and a 3.
Alright. With that... Okay, do you mind if I describe it?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
This is high.
Nice sneeze.
I covered it up anyways.
It was very loud.
So you're like, okay, I've dealt with your kind before. I know exactly how to take care of you. As you begin to cackle, as this energy begins to spill from your hands, it materializes as this viridescent lightning. You begin to cackle louder and louder. Everyone is kind of a bit concerned. As you hurl the first at the shadow, as it begins to get electrocuted, it begins to shake violently, screaming in agony. As it begins to bounce to the other one, as they both begin to scream louder and louder, you hear multiple souls begin to scream and screech, begging for help, as both of them just fucking explode.
Oh!
You killed 2 shadows.
He starts just laughing.
Yeah, you're just laughing the whole time. Alrighty. That ends John's turn. Who's next? Hux.
I was about to say, it's probably Lannis, not me.
Yeah, Lannis, what do you... How's it going?
How you doing, Baguette Boy?
He said BLB.
Oh,
like
fuck.
a minute ago.
Alright, in the meantime, Polar, you make your move.
Bipolar. Bop, 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 bop.
Okay, first thing I'm gonna do... Can I use my movement to, like, turn the big light around?
Yeah.
Sick. I wanna just...
This is a use thing I'd like to remind you.
Pardon?
The light cannon is a one-use thing. I just want
to turn the light to it.
Okay.
Then... I mean, I gotta go a lot of copper pieces. Okay. Then... Action... Magic missile, sure.
Alrighty.
Good old magic missile.
They're instantaneous. Your damage.
Yep. How much? It's 3d4. Nine total. A 2, a 3, and a 4.
Do you want to use them all on one target, or what do you want to do?
No, split it.
Alright. Amongst 3, or what do you want to do?
Amongst 3.
Alright, I'm going to say, just based off initiative order, you attack Shadow 3, Shadow 6, and Shadow 4.
Sick. Then...
Alright.
Then, I'm not
What
done. I'm not done. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Wait, so it's 2, 4? No, I'm just double checking.
2, 3, 4.
2, 3, 4, got it.
Okay. Then, with my bonus... I think I can do this with a bonus action. I really hope I can, because this will be so good! It says action. Oh, it's not bonus! Well, okay. I can still technically do this. Okay. You know those ton of copper pieces that I got?
Yeah.
I want to throw 25 of them.
Alright.
Like, just throw them at the shadow, like, the darkness behind us.
Alright. Go ahead.
And...
Anything specific?
The main thing I'm wanting to do is to get the big lamp, the big floodlight I've made to reflect all the light. So,
yeah,
it completely offsets the shadow that they're coming from.
Holy shit, your fucking players are actually smart.
I know, right? Alrighty.
Damn.
I'm gonna need a dexterity check from you.
Do you want, like, sleight of hand or something?
Not just full-on dexterity for aiming.
Okay, fair. Why isn't my dice roller working? Come on! Okay.
Rip.
12 plus 1, 13.
13. What's our AC? You know what? Fuck it. And you're...
Just hit.
So you've already dealt the damage.
Yeah.
Are you gonna aim this at a specific one?
I'm basically just aiming it to the growing darkness behind us. Basically, what I was thinking of doing is like, you know how? Okay, Blue, have you watched Code Geass?
I have.
Okay, scene with Lelouch with the tons of mirrors and his father. He shoots the Geass off the mirrors to avoid his father's eye contact. That's
Oh my god.
use the shiny of the light.
Alrighty. I've got a bit of an idea.
Yay!
If you don't mind me describing.
Go ahead.
Alrighty.
I still feel very proud of coming up with that.
That is a fucking great idea.
My
We're doing
brain
it.
went
Alright.
brr.
That's actually a really good idea.
Thank you. That's gonna be
And
my
for that-
clips.
583. Alrighty.
Yay!
You get ready holding these copper pieces in your hand and you're like, hey guys, I've got a bit of an idea. As you adjust one of the handles on the light cannon, basically just cranking it down to like the minimum level of energy, as you hurl these expertly, kind of just aiming. I'll say that, you know, a bit of an artificer flair, you pull out like these pairs of goggles that give you a bit of aiming help and you're like, easy. Yes! And basically time it using fucking equations to figure out, alright, I'm going to aim it right here. Boom, you succeed. Expertly throw it right there, and then timing it perfectly, you hit the switch as a small blast of energy hits several of the copper pieces that get reflected all across, striking 3 different creatures. And they each take a D10 damage.
A D10? Oh, hell
D10.
yes!
5, 8, and 3.
5, 8, 3. Ooh.
Yeah, I'll just say it's the 3 that you've already damaged.
Hell yeah. That is so cool.
That is like one of the coolest ideas I've ever heard in D&D. Well done, Flo.
You don't know how happy this makes me.
Little squeaks.
That's because my brain went brr and it works.
Weak moments.
Alrighty, and with that we return to the top of the initiative order. Cameron, iridescent cakes! Do you want to murder
No, we haven't had Hux yet.
Well, Hux...
When you're left.
Yeah, I haven't gotten to play.
We were waiting.
Oh yeah,
Come
Hux
back,
turn.
little man.
Alright then, Hux. Okay, you'll get another turn. Alright,
I already
Hux.
know
come
what
on.
happened.
Basically,
so-
they're kicking shadows' asses.
And
Yeah.
I'm being
How
smart.
many are left?
I'm being
killed
so
2 of them.
smart.
How many are left now?
There are... 1, 2, 3, 4.
4, I think? Yeah.
Yeah, there's 4 left.
Okay. Have you guys discovered any weaknesses that make them easy to kill?
Definitely light.
Yeah,
They're
light.
weak as hell.
Light and
They are
weak.
weak as hell.
Now,
They are
I have-
weak as hell.
now I
and
have an
light is
idea.
amazing.
But it would be using a spell that is not meant to attack.
Are you gonna dancing lights off the coins?
Yeah.
Yes!
Ah. Could I?
Brain
DM?
cell. Brain cell. Brain cell.
Yeah.
Woo!
I'll
Yeah,
allow it.
let's go. Let's go. Do I have to roll
Does
something?
dancing lights have
I've got
damage? I can
something
remember.
after this.
No, it doesn't. It's not meant to attack.
You know, fuck it. Sure,
We're
let's
being
do it.
creative.
You guys came up with it. I'll
I'll-
workshop it.
Brain
All right.
cell. This is D&D.
Did I roll something?
Roll me dexterity.
Okay.
Roll me a brain cell. Roll.
Roll me
Roll
a
me
Your
some brain
brain
cells.
cell, please. What's my
Give
dexterity
me
bonus?
your anatomy.
+2. +2.
I think give me your
Natural
anatomy.
20.
Oh my god.
Natural
Alrighty! We're ready for this. So, I'm gonna say this. Polar kind of came up with this idea, pulls out the goggles. Alright, I think I can aim this perfectly. Pulls in and is like, hey, Lannis, didn't you pick up dancing lights a while back? Oh, alright. How about you have a go at that? And you go, alright. As you begin to see kind of fireworks begin to crackle out of your fingers, and you're like, let's have a go at this. As you begin to hurl these multicolored lights all across, and they hit the coins, and then all of a sudden, blast of energy, kind of fireworks begin to spew everywhere, disorientating the shadows. As you see all of them screeching and kind of running around in circles like fucking crazy. As you see each of them begin to disperse and explode. And I believe all 3 of them are dead.
Woo!
Yeah, they should be.
I'm giving Lannis a high five. The biggest high five I've ever gave a man. Attaboy!
Alrighty.
Attaboy! That was amazing.
Boy.
Nice.
You've
Which
given me
just
an
leaves
idea of
one
what I can do
full
with
health.
that.
Hell yeah!
Find some more.
Look at all of us just coming up with ideas and then
No,
spreading
like,
more
I'm meaning.
ideas.
Here, take a
Amazing.
hit, guys.
Flo,
Yeah, go
remember, my character has orbs.
Good for you, man.
Shiny
Anyways,
coin.
Cameron never does some cakes. It's your go.
Whilst they're
God,
stunned,
how many are there?
kick 'em. Kick 'em.
There's one.
There's one left.
Oh, fucking yeah. Going straight.
Let me go out at my board.
Just roll that really quick.
Go get 'em.
It is a 25 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
Okay, let me roll the damage. That's 10 damage. Roll the
All right, 10 damage.
max for that. Oh, is it
Are you
still
gonna
alive?
make any more? Yeah, it is still alive. Do you want to make some more, or is that the end of your turn?
14, I assume hits.
Yeah.
And 9 damage.
Alrighty. I'm gonna end it there. Do you want me to describe it?
That's it.
I hope you use it I hope you do it, like, after the cool badass stuns from being me and Lannis, you just go, okay, time to kick, choose on a character, bop!
Right.
You look at all this. Alright, you're looking at all these people doing all these creative ideas, and you're like, guys, you can just, like, punch them. Like, I mean, shadows are apparently punchable. And she's obviously being very hypocritical because she's literally punching with fire that's putting them out. Anyways,
Yeah, she doesn't know
point
that.
is, you fill your fist with fire, and you look at them. Like, you're just standing here by yourself. Why are you even still here? The shadow just looks at you with no emotion at all. I'm gonna put you out of your misery, buddy.
You swear you can see a frown.
Just tosses a carrot at it and fucking doesn't move. You don't accept my carrots?
Summon another one.
You summon another one? Alright. It still does not flinch. It just does not flinch.
I summon another one and then sharpen it with my teeth.
Just doesn't flinch. Point is, you're like, what the fuck? As you just start running up to it, I just imagine you're literally like fucking Naruto running with one fist full of pink fire and just getting ready to fucking punch the shit out of it. And I know you technically made 2 attacks, but I'll say that you grab it by essentially the neck, pull it down, and the impact of the whiplash kind of deals damage. And then finally you strike it square in the head as it explodes.
Jay is back!
Oh, welcome back, Jay.
Holy shit, Jay, you've missed some shit.
I was gonna say I definitely did. Listen,
I did it.
That is the end of combat. Good job, you guys.
Combat Wombat!
I killed 2 things.
Jay, you just missed the coolest shit.
Does anybody want a carrot?
Yeah, you missed it.
We were being smart, Jay. You missed
I was
the part where
stupid smart.
I'll give you a carrot. I'll give you
Thank
a
you
carrot.
for the carrot.
You all a carrot if you want.
Alrighty. And with that, that is the end of combat for now.
Combat Wombat
And
is
we
over.
continue forward.
Let's go.
You continue to walk through the maze. It seems almost endless with the same patterns. You're definitely not spooked up. In fact, you're quite confident now, considering that was the only encounter so far, and you handled it quite well. No one even got damaged, for crying out loud.
We did so well.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on.
And you come across a wall.
Oh, wait.
With text across it, written in seemingly blood.
Oh.
I read it.
Yay!
What does it say?
I'll read it.
What does it say?
What is dark, but made of light?
Dog.
My soul.
Dog
It's
made
dark.
Damien, you just see Damien reappear out of nowhere.
Oh, hey guys.
Oh, hey,
Alright,
Damien.
oh wow, this is a tough riddle, huh? Well, good luck.
And just phases out again.
No, he's basically doing the Goku where he's just floating but laying back as if he's in a lawn chair.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, I love that.
I know the answer.
What's the
It's
answer,
shadow.
Hux?
Shadow.
Correct. As you see the walls begin to part, and you see another riddle.
Oh, what's the next one?
You asked for puzzles. Yeah, here are your puzzles.
I did ask for puzzles. Thank you for the puzzles.
You did ask for puzzles.
Thank you.
This one says, what is 69 times 420?
Run, son of a
I am
puzzle.
not in.
21. It's 21.
Math class.
Good job.
Break the wall. I just go, Ellis, break the wall.
Or
Punch
20.
it.
Punch the wall.
Punch it, little bunny. Destroy it.
Just like while they're trying to punch the wall, Damien just goes, "Oh, that's easy. It's 28,980."
Why'd you know that?
Just
That's
like
a funny
number,
number.
Just like
It's a big
it's
number.
literally it's the most holy of numbers. It's the other two most holy numbers combined into the
I keep
utmost
walking.
holy number.
The horny number is a holy number. No.
I keep
Then say it a
walking.
lot
like-
slower.
Just like
Alrighty,
yeah, no,
for
that's
real
all I got.
though, the next wall has a much longer riddle. If you had only one match and entered a dark room containing an oil lamp, some newspaper, and some kindling wood, which would you light first?
You would put the
but-
oil on the paper and the wood, and then light it all, or light one at a time, really.
Damon just goes,
I would use the paper.
if you guys need my help with this one, just let me know. This one's
You would need to light the
Can you
paper.
read it again? Wait, can you
Yeah,
say
you
it
get
again?
the.
I mean, if you light the oil, it might,
No, but no,
No,
like-
the oil you cover after the fire.
yeah, you cover it with the oil.
yeah. No, if you guys want my help, I might be able to strike a deal.
But kindling.
Can you say it again?
Kindling is the last thing
If
you
you
want.
had... Okay. If you had only one match and entered a dark room containing an oil lamp, some newspaper, and some kindling wood, which would you light first?
Newspaper.
Is that your final answer?
I don't know.
Wait.
They're gonna ask
I know
that
I
what
heard
you
this
say.
before. I know I heard this before somewhere.
Yeah,
Yes,
You
same.
just see Damien breathe fire, just kind of taunting you guys.
Fuck
I'm
off.
going to kill the Dragonborn.
Just like
You-
you may
I
certainly
swear it's
try.
the wood. I swear it's the wood.
No,
Why would it be
like-
wood?
no, naturally.
I'm gonna
naturally,
need a majority
wood
vote
will
from you
not
guys.
catch fire.
Well, that's why I'm not saying that I'm doing
Maybe
it.
the oil?
If you guys want me to say the answer again, I'd be very much more
No.
interested.
Assume the oil.
No,
Also,
it's
Blue
our
has not
trial.
sent me the answer. Blue has not sent me an answer, so I know.
Oh,
what
do you want the answer?
is. No, I know what the answer is. I can.
Oh,
actually,
wait, the answer. I want to
DM
see
Blue.
if you have the answer, Jay.
I know. Light.
No, wait, no, don't say it. I'm texting him the thing first. Okay, hold on. Okay, I send it to him. Now you can say it.
Well, we have to light the matchstick.
Oh yeah.
Is-
Light the
Yeah.
match first.
I need a majority vote, though.
It's match.
Oh yeah,
now.
you do.
It's
Yeah,
It's light the
yeah,
match first.
match first.
Trap question.
Alrighty. If that's your answer, the door parts ways.
Let's
Thank
go.
Thank you, Hugs.
Maybe you aren't.
I knew I heard
Maybe
this
you aren't as.
before. I knew it.
Maybe I should have given you a bit more credit, cause
Yeah, maybe.
I'm not
just
good
like okay,
with
no need to
riddles.
get okay, no need to get bitchy about
Mr.
it.
Golden Boy, or whatever you are.
Anyway,
Okay, no
go
need to get bitchy
forward.
about
What's
it, God.
next? What's the next thing, Mr. DM?
There's a third wall, same with the writing. It's right behind you and creeps on the ground. It follows you home. It does not make a
Shadow.
sound.
That's
Yeah.
It's a shadow.
I didn't
Yeah,
sing.
good job.
Just
I
like,
literally just
really,
sigh and just
two
say,
shadows?
Shadow.
You just see
Seriously?
Damien say out loud, just like, really, two shadows? Who made this room? Was it Bahamut?
I feel like a god of darkness made this.
You think the
Yeah.
old man made
Or
that?
maybe even it's just a shadow.
Maybe it is
They just light themselves.
Alright. Actually, it could be the old man's shadow. He did give it sentience a long time ago, so wouldn't be too surprised.
Shadow.
Anyway, press on.
Old fart.
They have not flesh, nor feathers, nor scales, nor bone, yet they have fingers and thumbs of their own. What are they? It is
Just
not
the shadows again.
No.
Shadows again.
They have
Wait, can you say it again?
Yeah, say that
They
again.
have not flesh, not feathers, nor scales, nor bone, yet they have fingers and thumbs of their own.
I feel like it's
I'm pretty sure I got this one as well.
Sends me, Jay?
Oh! Shadow
Yeah.
puppet.
I
Shadow
couldn't
puppet.
hear it.
They've got no
Yeah, the puppet.
scales. Yeah,
It's
shadow puppet. Shadow puppet, like
Blue,
No,
blue.
it's
like the
I-
dog.
Yeah, you're right.
The dog.
What dog?
Just stand here in confusion.
You know
what
when-
the fuck is happening?
Isn't it just a puppet?
I just want to.
Yeah, I was about to say like a shadow puppet or something like that.
But why
'cause-
No, just a puppet.
Just a puppet. Just a puppet.
What's up, Jay?
Oh, wait a minute, Blue. What happens if they get it wrong?
It doesn't open.
Yeah, it just doesn't open.
But
or
it's
we
just
get
a
attacked by more shadows.
Anyways,
puppet.
alright, so that's your
Puppet.
final answer, the puppet?
Yeah, puppet.
Got
I'm
it.
thinking puppet. Because literally my first thought was like dog puppet, like put against the light, bada bing, bada boom, shadow, but no actual body.
Damien just
begin
goes,
to see the
oh, wait a minute, you guys
text.
finalize the answer.
You begin to see the text circle, this blood begin to kind of drip down and then begin to materialize. It kind of jumps off of the wall and materializes into this kind of leathery material and suddenly shapes into these hands. Gloves.
Oh, I don't like that.
Gloves was the answer.
Just like,
Oh,
God, I
Gloves
told you guys
begin to
this.
grab onto your necks, holding you by your throats.
Can I
People,
shock
you will
and
need to make
grasp
a
it?
Constitution saving throw.
Oh, I was gonna say,
Hey,
can I shock
Blue.
and grasp it?
Blue, I want to cast gaseous form.
Alrighty then.
Con save.
You have to use the spell slot. Yeah.
So as you...
Add a 19.
Alright, 19. Next. Hux.
19 also.
Oh wait, is it Constitution? Never mind.
Constitution saving.
Oh no, you
Uh-oh.
have gaseous form, so you can immediately avoid it.
Oh, alright.
I rolled a 19.
I voted 13.
I don't think I
Alright.
passed.
What did you
I
roll?
got a 3.
Man, it'd be
Yeah, no,
really
it didn't
nice.
pass.
Alright, so
Alright,
let me
guys,
kind of just set...
I need a majority vote. Would it be funny if every time I turned gaseous form, there was a fart sound effect?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
See? See? Give
I
me.
find
They need a
very
majority
funny.
vote. Okay, so we have
Here's
one
the
yes,
thing,
one
I
no.
don't believe in Irish men. Their opinions are invalid.
No, I'm more than just an Irishman. I'm also a cat boy. Cat
so
boys
you
have
admit
rights.
You
Oh,
admit it.
So, your opinion is
majority
double
vote.
invalidated. Got it.
Alright, majority vote. Would it be funny with fart sound effect?
Yes.
That's one.
We need an answer from everyone.
Come on,
No.
That's
everyone.
no.
No.
No?
It would be annoying. I'm sorry.
Cam.
one no.
Cam.
I'm confused.
One
Can
red.
somebody tell me what's
Bait
going on?
would fart sounds be funny.
It
Gaseous
sounds no.
form.
No.
Gaseous form.
Basically, they're saying that they have the spell gaseous form, and they're saying that each time they use it, they would play a fart sound effect. Do you think that that would be funny? And this is every single time, not just once.
Well, not
Not every
really.
single
No,
time.
not every time.
Every
Not
other
every
time.
time.
Every other
Once,
time.
Yeah, like every-
maybe?
On occasion.
Still, that's 3 against.
Yeah, no.
It's a 50-50. Unless Jay, do you think it's not funny?
No, it's literally everyone to me and 76 who think it's funny.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. I don't think so.
Okay, alright then. In that case, sorry, 76. Point is, let me set out the scene. The gloves materialize, and they all begin to choke you out. John is like, nope, fuck this, and turns into a gaseous form. Basically, I'm gonna say this. He just swirls up and kind of compresses down into this kind of black smoke. You could think, if you guys have seen once again, weirdly, the Harry Potter movies, the way they kind of like teleport, the Death Eaters that is, and he kind of just begins to float up and kind of see above the maze and all that. You can see the center area where there's a bunch of statues of gargoyles and such. The rest of you are able to maintain consciousness, but I will have to make you have opposing strength checks and Mr. Polar. Mr. Polar.
Hi.
Your neck gets snapped.
You take 9 damage.
How much?
9.
Not that much.
I'm so glad I had leftover temp. Oh my god! That nearly went into my real health. It nearly went into my real health. I'm so sad.
Sheesh. Alrighty.
John looks down. It's like, is anyone here able to fly?
I am.
Jump really
Are you
high.
able to go over this
Help!
wall?
Is it? Or is there no ceiling?
You guys are barely conscious and you're spending your energy trying to talk about flight.
Sorry.
Boss, I'm just on the
we'll
floor.
check that later, okay? 76.
Can all of you make strength checks for me?
I made one.
I think
rolled
mine's
14.
gonna be at double disadvantage, yeah.
Including me?
I mean,
No,
there isn't
not
really
you.
such thing as double disadvantage.
14, 19. And next, what did you roll?
No, those dice
One.
you were earlier for Constitution.
That's
Did you
Okay.
roll a nat 1?
No,
No,
but
I got
think...
a 2 minus 1.
One of my
Alnus,
things
what did
says
you
I
roll?
can use. Hold on. One of my things says I can use Dex instead of Strength for attack and damage. Does that count or no?
I'll say it counts. So roll me dex.
Yeah, I'm looking for.
Yeah, no, Blue's very generous with monks.
No, I'm just generous overall.
I got a 22.
Wait, what are these arms?
It's a
They're
glove.
literally
They're gloves.
animated floating gloves.
Can I just...
So they're using magic,
Grab them?
right?
Yeah,
Can I
they're
just
using
grab
magic,
them?
correct.
So would that magic be a spell?
Pardon?
Would that magic be a spell?
If you want to use
What are you trying to do
I
here?
can use my armor,
If you want to use spell magic,
You can use your what?
He's
Can I
trying to
use my
dodge.
armor?
He's trying to use his armor.
Ah, okay. Give me a second. It protects you against certain spells, but let me check.
Spell. I think you just put any spell.
I think because technically this is physical damage made by a thing that was animated by a spell.
It doesn't
Yeah,
stop.
that's what I'm
It doesn't go against magic. It just gives you a magical barrier.
How does it just give me a magical barrier?
Pardon?
Did you say it just gives me a magical barrier? Good.
Yeah, but it doesn't actually protect you against spells. It just means you have an increased AC.
Okay. Yeah. Just
John
one.
looks over to
Yeah.
Damien. He's like, what the hell do I do?
But yeah, I
he's just
rolled a
like
10.
All right. So
I don't know,
Cam
you're kind of a
successfully
gas
escaped.
right now.
So Cam's, rather than using strength, Cam's like, oh wait, I'm a fucking fast rabbit. Just barely standing on the ground, takes a kick up and just shoots out and then lands on her feet. And I'm going to say you land on top of one of the walls, and you can see this centerpiece as well.
Can we just go on the top of it and just run over?
Alright, Lanus, what did you roll against strength?
14.
You barely muscle out of it.
Oh, fuck.
Where
Just
did
gasping for breath.
I'm stuck.
Wait,
Where
if
did
I...
And you are still stuck.
Okay.
And
Where did the
further-
orange skull go?
Can I help them?
You can deactivate your gaseous form, pretty sure.
Yeah, you can.
But you're
Floating
probably
smart.
Like my
probably
knife and
Poor
just say,
Polar
"How
is
is
getting
this all
choked
Alright.
out.
Your
probably gonna
gaseous
take all
form
damage.
is deactivated. You can take the help action if you want.
Yeah, I want to help them.
Alright, who are you helping? Levi or Polar?
Whoever
Polar.
is not gonna be able to get out of it.
I mean, so far it looks more like Polar, so I guess you're helping the one who's
I got a
dying.
nat!
Yeah.
You got a nat 1.
Well, no, I got a 2 minus 1, so.
A nat
Yeah, well, point is you got a 1.
Yeah.
Slimy
Alright.
tentacle hands.
Alrighty, so I'm gonna
What's
say,
worse?
basically, John sees that Polar is fucking dying and is like, okay, that's enough. Alright, Polar, roll me. First off, you take another 4 damage.
Ow!
And secondly, I'm gonna need you to roll me a Constitution saving throw. However, thanks to John, you get advantage.
Let's see, is it better this time?
Next time, I think you guys should take my help.
14 plus 1.
I think I need your help. It's okay.
15.
Alright, you muscle out of it. And now
Jesus
that you've
Christ!
died of it, it's like, what the fuck, man? Anyways,
That was worse than the tentacles!
Anyways. Do you want to go help Levi, or are you just going to leave him be?
Yeah, I'm gonna help them.
Alrighty. Polar, do you also help him, or are you just going to be
I'm catching
dealing
my
with...
breath! Karma!
Alright then.
Karma's a
With
bitch
that-
and she's not mine.
Next.
I wanna... Oh.
Yeah.
Now what was...
No, don't get off that wall.
what
We
you
need
say?
to get up there.
What's up, Hux?
Oh, I just wanted to use my loot of thunder to do side by side. to fly over next to Kate. Well, Elness.
Need to get on top
After
of that
seeing
wall
them,
to walk.
after seeing them like jump up the wall, I was like, wait, I can do that, and like just.
Hey.
Someone's dying right here.
Now, what do you mean by flight?
I mean that the Loot of Thunder, one of the spells.
Okay, got it.
Is fly. Yeah.
Check what it is because I said the walls are 50 feet high.
Okay, let me look up. Oh god, fly spell. I hope I find it.
Does anyone here have rope? Or like anything that can
You
get
have
the wall
rope,
up here?
actually. I'm pretty sure you have ropes.
I have rope as well. I have like a bunch of it.
Tie them together, put them on the wall, we can all get up there.
Yeah, I think you have enough in just one pack. Anyways, next, roll me,
And then take
I
it
think
back
just
with
strength,
us,
and you have advantage on it. So
By the
you
way,
get 2
take the
chances.
rope back with us.
So I'm just gonna roll my 17 strength.
Alright, yeah, that succeeds. You, with the help of John, muscle out of it like, holy fuck, and you're gasping for breath. John looks at you and is like, another day. Yeah? What was it?
I rolled a 17 survival. I'm gonna be tying the ropes up there.
Alrighty. So
We need
John's
to
like,
take the rope.
another
I
day.
found the spell.
And Alnis pulls out some rope from her backpack, pulls out some rope, maybe even just shouts down to them, "Hey, can you pass me the rope, please?"
John tries to
Throw it up, please.
And throws it up. Alnis catches it and begins to tie it up, and then creates basically a makeshift rope for them to climb up. And
Can I
does
just use
everyone
my
climb?
ODM kit?
As soon as
The
I
fair
get my
point.
breath back, I just turn into
Screaming.
I just turn into a cat and scamper up.
This
it.
is literally for the only guy who can't fly.
Yeah, me.
Yeah, Polar.
But
Anyway.
also just
I can literally just say to Paula, just grab onto my back.
yeah, I could literally just turn into a cat and just say, "Pick me up, Dad."
But then Elenis put in all the hard work for nothing.
I know.
I'll use the ropes. I'll use the ropes.
I'll use the
Alright,
ropes.
Lum.
But I turn into a cat first to get.
And with
to
that,
get
you all
over it.
climb up the ladders.
John picks up the rope behind him.
Alrighty. And you all climb up, and you can see the centerpiece from there. You see several statues of gargoyles and such. Would you like to head straight for that?
Wait,
I guess we can
wait,
just,
wait,
we can
wait.
just walk on the thing until we find
John
the
looks
end.
around for anyone else.
Well, light source.
Do we still have
Yeah, I was
light?
about to say that.
Oh yeah.
Can I just hop back down and just say, "Guys, give me directions. I'll keep a light."
Oh yeah, you still have the massive light cannon, huh?
Yeah, I was about to say, you guys run ahead, but keep light with you, and give me directions to the middle.
Can we see up here?
Yeah, you can see.
You're on top
I
of it.
also got light as well.
We have
so-
also me and Nex have night vision, so we could see.
Yeah, exactly.
By the way, you guys can see.
I'll jump back. I will
Wait.
jump down with Polar.
Since
Just
I have
for
total
extra
light,
protection.
Can I see anyone
50
else?
feet. Are you not gonna take damage?
Can
I
see
can
anyone
zip
else
down.
in these?
Okay.
He's a
I
zipper.
can literally grappling hook on the very top, and I can just zip down.
I don't know, but I just assumed somebody would take damage.
We've seen the wolves.
What's up, 76?
Am I able to see anyone else in these? Since I have total dark vision.
You haven't sensed anything so far. Also, by the way, 76, do you mind if I move you into a separate VC?
Okay.
Alright.
On a completely unrelated note.
Oh god.
Wait a minute. What happened to
Wait a
that
minute.
floating? What happened to the floating skull?
I kicked it.
I'm sorry.
I stabbed him.
We don't like him, okay? Lyra's
I like him.
No,
Yeah.
he's,
So
not,
you guys
he's loud and
He's
like-
annoying.
Nice.
That thing gives me severe trauma that even 100 years later I have PTSD from. But that's fucking scuffed.
he sucks. I hate
Do I
him.
give one?
We don't give a shit about
I'm
his
just gonna
feelings.
say this, Damien.
care about his
We were cool earlier. Don't judge us.
Elness, shush.
Hey.
You like everyone. That's
I
okay.
do.
But
You want a flower?
we don't. Yeah, sure. I'll give it a flower.
Here you go.
I put
Also,
it
you
in my
kind of
hair.
look like you got. Also, you kind of look like you got hurt. Are you guys okay, or what's going on?
We got attacked by some shadows and we kicked their asses.
I'm okay.
Nice.
I didn't get hit by them.
Yeah, we didn't
Yeah,
get
me
hit by
neither.
them until we got
None of
choked
us
by
did.
those stupid fucking gloves.
I was gonna
By
say,
the way,
I'm more meant the gloves. Also,
Ah.
I could have given you the answer to the riddle.
I don't fucking care. I like
I don't want your
puzzles.
help.
We like pain.
We like pain and we like puzzles. Call us the.
I don't like pain. No, they like.
You also
pain.
like
I'm
lettuce.
I'm just normal.
Okay,
I
so we
do-
have
I
two
do like
masochists and vegans. Got it.
I'm a vegan.
Alrighty.
What am I supposed to be?
So,
The other one out.
where does the party want to go from here? Just straight to the center?
I would look for the exit.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Could we
The
do the
middle
idea that?
Very
Oh, yeah. If you want to
Yeah, I
look
don't-
if you want to look around, I'll say this: you don't see any obvious exit, like any doors or anything to go through.
John points out, it's
John-
like, I can see everything in here. There is no exit.
Yeah, I just want to.
So does that mean the exit is on the floor?
The exit would be more than likely.
I think we're just gonna be teleported out when we're finished. To the
John's.
So it's inside the maze.
Hey, do you guys mind listening to John?
Let's
They
listen to
said the exit is most likely in the center. You can roll a perception check if you want to try and guess.
Fucking
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
I was gonna say, which I've tried to say several times now, but keep getting interrupted each time.
Right.
Basically, my idea was this. I keep going with the light, you guys give me directions to the middle. From there, I could cast Detect Magic to see if we could find any sort of, extra, compartments or extra puzzles to solve when we get over there.
Okay.
Or we might find something that could actually lead us to extra ways out. So basically, just get
Alright.
me to the middle, guide me, I can't fly!
Alright. Alright, you guys guide Polar
Yeah,
to
I
the
can
center,
make
I
you
guess?
fly.
Yeah, I'm down there with Polar.
Okay,
Go back
I'm
up.
gonna say, could someone make me a survival check?
I don't think I have plus to survival.
Do I have
And just anyone who either has
Oh,
dark vision
trust
or is
me.
up on the top of the place.
I cannot be there.
So I got a 21 perception, but I got a natural 1 in survival.
I mean, survival.
Sees.
I'm
Okay,
rolling
so-
survival.
Okay.
Hey, do you mind if I kind of flavor this out?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna say you're like, guys, I figured it out. So the exit must be in the center. Now the one thing we have to do is get to the center. As she starts walking the wrong way around.
Are you walking the wrong?
I rolled a 5
That's very
in survival.
Elnis.
It's very.
Okay, next you're the final hope.
Wait, me?
Yeah.
You have
Oh,
dark
I'm on the
vision,
ground.
They rolled
It's not
awful in survival. So.
Okay.
but you have dark vision.
Yeah. So you.
Oh,
Yeah.
what do I roll again?
Oh,
How do
right,
I do
I've
it?
got
What did you roll?
Plus two.
What did just roll survival?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have dark vision. I'm the only.
How are you guys?
I think me and Elnis are the only ones in the group who don't have dark vision.
He rolled a
Yeah, but
6.
Elnis is at the top of the walls. All right,
Yeah.
76. 76 roll, and since you have your darkness ability, I'll give you advantage. So survival. 76?
Woo!
Roll me 2 survival checks. You have advantage.
Someone can actually finally guide me over there. Whee!
Right? Oh
There's
wait.
nobody following me. I'm going the right way.
Roll me 2 survival checks because you have advantage.
Survival checks. How do is that 2d20s?
Yeah, 2d20s plus your survival bonus, which should just be your wisdom.
And a nat 1.
13 is good enough, plus your wisdom. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to say all of you are just struggling to find it. And then I'll say, just for flavor, John turns into his gaseous form, floats up to Elnis and whoever else is up there. Guys,
Still
it's
walking
literally...
the other direction.
Guys, it's literally right there. You can literally see the center. Come on. As he begins to guide everyone through the darkness. You come across many different kinds of, I guess, spooky areas, I guess. But nothing really of note. Kind of the same atmosphere, I suppose, until finally you get into the center. Things become a lot more quiet. The chattering of you guys begins to slow down. You all know that this is probably a part where there'd be a boss fight coming. You see several statues of gargoyles.
Can I do a investigation check?
Go ahead.
Oh my, it's gone into edgy mode.
Yeah, DM's gone in edgy mode.
scared.
I am scared.
Yeah,
The fear. Dirty 26.
You know that there is something very wrong with these statues. Not in the sense that they're, I don't know, miscarved or some bullshit like that. Something more like there's something really wrong with them. Mentally, which it doesn't even make sense. I mean, they're statues, they have no mind in them. But what if they did? And that's exactly what you're picking up on.
They did it.
Oh god,
Sentience within these statues, you can feel minds within them. Not just like human minds being trapped in some pathetic curse, but the minds of predators waiting to strike.
Oh no.
And I'm gonna say, kind of this magical detection begins to kick in. Kind of this side effect, I suppose, of using detect magic a lot. You begin to feel this connection of energy between you and the statues and one member of the party. One who's a bit more new than the others.
He just stares at John.
As the walls and exits through the different kinds of paths begin to close up,
Oh no.
and a dome kind of fields over, kind of this magical energy to seal you in there.
Oh no.
As it begins to cackle. Did you really buy a story like that? Just some stray mind flayer shows up, touching some religious artifact. So many people touch them, and you're telling me that I somehow tainted it. You really bought that bullshit? Even you, Damien?
If it makes
Just
you
like-
feel any better.
You came out of nowhere, but this is going to be interesting, so...
If it makes you
let's see how
feel
this
any
goes.
better. I've already dealt with some sort of mind flayer before now, one-on-one. So...
Oh, you don't understand.
You've dealt with one telepathically, but I'm a whole other level.
I don't care
As you
you're
see
another
him
level.
walk straight up to Damien, raises out his claws, and strikes him right in the mind as you hear him scream before he explodes.
Oh.
Just killed my cousin.
He then looks towards you, his claws now covered in blood, his figure no longer poised, hunched over in this disgusting manner. He begins to lick the blood off his claws and says, "Who's next?"
I want to attack him.
Can I take a reaction?
Hey, fun fact. I'm gonna end the session right there.
No!
Should. I can. Yeah.
I have the biggest feeling that this is on purpose. I'm just saying.
Blue? I'm just saying, I'll be tuning in next time to watch.
Alright then.
Oh, you're taking... Oh, Blue's taking complete...
Twitch.tv/homeling, baby.
Twitch.tv/homeling. See you next Friday,
Alrighty.
bitches. I'm gonna end my stream now, because that's so fitting.
Yeah.
Bye, guys. Bye-bye.